Okay, guys. First and foremost, how are we doing Wednesday? It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. This should be one of those like kind of chill thing. No, not for me. I've spent the past like 5 days. Me and my girlfriend have been moving into the new apartment. I'm a fan of this new apartment. I really am. Mud Turtle, how are we doing? Brig Briz, hello. Filthy Phil, Rocket Sar, everyone is here. I'm super happy to see you. Wrangler Thor, oh my god, all the Thunderfin salutes. You guys are so awesome. You guys are exactly the reason I kept doing this. As you can see, I have a beautiful new mic stand. Woo! During the move, I was like, all right, you know what? If we're moving, we're going to start upgrading the stream. I got a nice new mic stand, so the audio quality is hopefully going to be better for you guys. Hopefully, it's Shives, how are we doing? Welcome to the show, everybody. Hopefully this audio quality gets a lot better with the mic stand so it's not close to my face. I'm starting to do podcasts if you guys have not been listening. It's Need More Buffs. It's made by Delivery Crab. It's an awesome podcast. Highly recommend checking it out. Also, I moved my whole camera setup. Camera's over here. I have not been staring into it at all. Guys, my whole setup is like completely different now. Let me know if I need to like move the mic if you guys want to see my face. Because, you know, I'm that handsome of a man. I really am. Yes, podcast. I think Mud Turtle, the one we did with you, is next week's. So everyone be on the lookout for that. Mud Turtle, and we did a great show with him. So that's awesome. My green screen is up, guys. It is up. It is behind me. It is beautiful. I just need lighting. Otherwise, my whole face gets burnt out, which is the only reason I'm still in the card today. Yeah, if you're gonna have the camera off center, you may as well move your mic to accommodate, right? So like if I just do this, see it's on an extendable arm. I can move this however I want. I still it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress because let's see if I can just go into this live editor thing. Yeah, I mean it looks fine. And what I plan on doing essentially oh god, where am I now? Where's what I want to have? Essentially, I'm gonna be right down here. Bigger, better, and behind the game at all times, so you guys just can't see my face. Woo! No, but I'm gonna start being like down here, closer, larger, but with a green screen. As you can see, it's still kind of fuzzy because I don't have the lighting to accommodate the green screen entirely. That is coming on Friday. We were not able to find it at Walmart. Sad. Walmart has everything, but it doesn't have the lighting I needed. So the lighting I ordered on Amazon, it's gonna be here Friday. I'll have that set up for the Saturday stream. So be on the lookout for that. Just a much more streamlined layout is what I'm going to start doing now that I have the microphone and a better setup and a green screen and everything like that. You seem to have 2 webcam sources. Yes, I do. Filthy Phil. The larger one in the bottom is going to be the new one. It's going to be the larger one as soon as I have my green screen and the lighting source set up. That is going to be the new one. So it's going to be more me. No, Brig Briz, the thing is, the chroma is set fine. It's the fact that my light source is literally just like a desk lamp, and that's it. So like if I did the chroma, if I started adjusting it properly, how you're supposed to do a green screen, my face would get blown out white, and it would look terrible. So I do have new lights coming on Friday, and they'll be set up for the Saturday stream. So look for that. But yes, as I said, there's a whole lot of things coming today. My girlfriend has 2 adorable cats, one of which loves her to death and is only hers. It's called her Luna Tuna, her big kahuna. She's the pretty princess of the family, and she probably will never make her debut here. But there is another chunky monkey who is Rosie, and you may just see a how do I say this politely? A rotund black cat just wander through camera every once in a while. Her name is Rosie. She likes to be pet at certain times of the day, and she just will find an open hand like this, and she'll just run her hand into it. So be on the lookout for a cat. That'll happen on my stream now, because I have apparently 3 new roommates, and my girlfriend. But, you know, we demand rotund black cat on stream. Rosie, where are you? She might be eating. It is dinner time for them. She will be here. We're going to be here for 3.5 hours. And like when I was building my whole setup, she was up and around my computer desk and just like messing with me. It's awesome. It'll be like watching Tetris stream. Exactly. Gonna get cats everywhere on the internet right now, guys. Everywhere on the internet. LOL, gotta switch to cat voice. Dude, if the cat responds to high-pitched adorableness, it's true. I don't know why. It just is. So yeah, that's what's happening on this stream. Today, as it's my first day back, Yay! I finally got internet. Ken has cheeseburger. Wrangler. No, not today. Sorry, man. Maybe tomorrow. I will gladly pay you Tuesday for a cheeseburger tomorrow. That's not the exact line, but you know what? It's working for me. So so today, dude, I don't care, man. Popeye was an amazing cartoon. I will show my age all over that stuff. Okay, if I could eat spinach and gain like tumors in my forearms, we'll talk. Only if they allowed me to lift up giant steamboats. Okay, so on today's stream, there is a lot of cards out there. I was able to keep up with them online or on the Discord and whatnot, but of course, like I had no Wi-Fi, I had nothing. I was using a lot of data as it was. I was like trying to be very limited on when I used my phone, so that if I was very quiet, it was because I was on data and I don't have a whole lot of data, so I was trying to wait till I had Wi-Fi. Here she is. There's the Rosie. Look at that. And she's just kind of sitting off camera now. Hi, how you doing, honey? But yeah, guys, today, wanna come here? Is the mic stand in the way, honey? Come here. Just want to show you to the internet. Just want to show you to the internet. Come here. Oh, she also doesn't like being held. This is Rosie. She's adorable. Look at this little fluff ball. She really hates me holding her. She's just kind of sitting here and allowing it right now. Aren't you? She's so fluffy, though. Brigbrit says hi. Hi. I'm going to set you down. You can do whatever you want. You can leave, go say hi to mommy. Yell, see like, pick me up. Mommy, pick me up. But yeah, guys, I had a lot of people. Thank you all. First of all, thank you everyone. Filthy Phil, Wrangler Thor, Mud Turtle, everyone who was able to post those card reveals on my Discord. Thank you guys for keeping up with that while I've been away. I've been able to watch them. The April Fools. Oh my God. If that tech nature one was for real, can we talk about first turn kill with oh my God, what's his name? Guys, I can't think of the tech nature hero. I can't do it. He's an Umbron. Tuskrage, thank you, Mud Turtle. Yeah, with Overseer Tuskrage. First turn kill, boom. Like before the game even starts. I loved those. I was so enthralled with them. But today what I figured we'd do is we would go, I think the last ones I was able to talk about on Discord, or not Discord, on the podcast with Delivery Crab were the nature ones. So I think I'll just start off with the mountain ones. Just do a quick one of those. Like I said, where is the maximize? There it is. Like I said, I just want to go with like Brigbriz. Yes, all these are on my Discord channel. I think they're also on the Lightseekers Discord channel as well, if you want to go take a look at them as well. But as I said on Discord before I went live today, what I really want to do is I just want to give like a quick overview of these, probably no more than a minute or two on each card, because I do further discussions on the podcast, and I really want you guys to try and go check out that podcast. It's an amazing podcast. We have a lot of fun discussions on there, so please check them out every Tuesday. I think the last one was another just big card dump that Matt and I did all the way up through the reveal number 19. I think right before we actually got started weekly stuff, before like the 3 Dread ones came out, or the 4 Dread ones, sorry. So yeah, I'm going to be doing like a quick overview of these cards. I know there's a lot of them, so I don't want to spend a whole lot of time. Like I said, I'm doing that. And then when we finally get all of the cards, when we finally get all 130, I do want to have just a long stream, give my star ratings on all the cards, give them by the order, the alignment, and all that stuff. Really give my in-depth perspective on the cards once I see them as a whole set, like I did with Kindred. I think those videos went over really well. A lot of people are still leaving comments on them, be like, yeah, man, you should go back and talk about how you were completely wrong or completely right on some of these guesses. And I will definitely do that. I still definitely have to be like, yeah, remember when I gave Magrock a 2-star, didn't think it was going to be that good, and it turned out to be a tier 1 hero? Yeah, I was completely wrong on that. But you know what? We learn. We learn from our mistakes, guys. We learn, and we move on. With that being said, I know we gave our whole rundown here. Welcome back to the show, guys. Of course, I'm talking to myself and you, and we're having a great time. First of all, the Crystalline Reflector. All right, guys. Mountain combo. It's a defend card. Lightning Force says Starseer Tundra isn't quite tier 1, but a lot of fun. Dude, Wranglethor, Starseer Tundra, how did you do? How did you do at that tournament? I heard there was like 9 people there. Did you do well? I wasn't able to see what your placement was, but dude, I still think that deck was pretty fun. 5th out of 9? That's not bad. That's not bad. I went the silver tier 1 that I went to, I got 4th out of 9. I'm okay with that. By just a touch? I know how that feels, man. I've missed it by, I'm trying to think, the last big tournament where I didn't get top 4. It was a while. I think I got like 6th. But Shibes, you were there. Awesome, man. That's awesome that you guys were able to meet up, play the game physically, have some fun with each other. It's awesome. Awesome to hear that. All right, Crystalline Reflection. We have a combo defend, Earth and Crystal. It is a common, so it's probably going to be seen. It's a burn card, 5 healing. If your last discarded action buff, or if your last discarded action is a buff, move it into play. So essentially, with one combo defend here, you get essentially a Boulder Feast. Boulder Feast is 6 healing. This is 5 healing. And you get a card that's being rotated out in Geode Hatchling. I like this card. I think this is it's a very standard card. We haven't obviously seen all of the Broken Mountain combos or defends and whatnot, but Earth and Crystal, a lot of times right now, or at least from what I'm seeing, Mountain is going in a very aggressive state where fire is its big thing. So the fire cards that you're going to be using are your fire action cards, which means having this not be fire is amazingly powerful because you'll be holding on to those Earth and Crystal cards, which are your more defensive and more tech cards. So this card will be super easy to pay for and play a lot of the time. And just being able to move a buff back into play, as we saw, Geode Hatchling was a busted, overused, well, not overused, but like overbroken, overpowered action card that was able to do this exact same thing. So putting this in a combo means that this combo, even if it is a common, will probably still see play if they are going in the more buff heavy route with their action cards, with their whole deck dynamic, which it seems like they're doing, right? There's a lot of really powerful buffs out there compared to their attack and defend cards. So Crystalline Reflection, I would definitely be on the lookout for. I know there was it Lava Shedding, which was 5 damage, and then you got to remove a buff. That combo was actually seen pretty frequently, depending on what dex kind of you run. It was even sideboarded if you had like a really buff-heavy deck. So Crystalline Reflection, I think it's going to be a solid combo defend card as well. And it also is a defend. It's not an attack card like Geode Hatchling was, so there's no like prevent the next attack or you can't attack or something like that. Oh, no, you're right, Mud Turtle. I'm thinking of the wrong one. Which one am I? Rock Melter. Yes. Rock Melter is 5 damage, remove a buff. Lava Shedding, is 5 damage, 6 healing. You are exactly right. Lava Shedding is the minor Stream of Tantos. You're absolutely right. So, yeah, Crystalline Reflection, I would definitely be on the lookout for this. I think this is a solid card. Like I said, it's going to be one of those, like, starter ones. It's a real basic one, but until we find out the deck that it goes in where Geode Hatchling kind of leaves us off, because that's going to rotate it out, this combo is definitely going to find a home somewhere. I just don't know where. But if there is a very buff heavy deck, because like Draga Scorcher is a buff, that's going to stick around. And a lot of times you just brought back Draga Scorcher, or you just brought back a Mountain Fort or something. So there's going to be a lot of really good buffs to just bring back, and being able to time this with Crystalline Reflection is going to be a solid choice. Solid choice indeed. Next one we have here, guys, is the Flame Shard Giant. Here's our fire attack cards that we've been talking about. It's an elemental, which is awesome. Yeah, I'm going to have to see what all those rotating out the rest of it. Yeah, that's exactly right. There's a lot of stuff getting rotated out. A lot of the busted stuff is getting rotated out. So this whole, once Uprising comes out, the entire agenda is going to change. The entire meta is going to change as a whole. We are not going to have as many busted stuff because there's not going to be as powerful healing, as powerful, removal is still the same. But the broken combo cards, especially that we've been finding in Dread and all that stuff, are going to be rotated out. So the whole game is going to change entirely. And it's basically going to be like flip the table, restart anew, and we're going to have a great time experimenting with these cards. So these are, I'm not at any way, shape, or form ready to give like my star ratings on them because we haven't seen them all yet. We haven't seen them all. I got to really find out which cards are being rotated out to really give my valid opinion. So right now I'm just like, I'm looking forward to this card here. I'm still up in the air about this card. Kind of what I'm saying today. But Flame Shard Giant, 3 damage, increase the damage and healing of your Kribble cards by 2 for the rest of the turn. Now, Flame Shard Giant is an elemental fire card, which is awesome because there's already a lot of elemental graveyard recursions and fire tutoring in the Lava Tamer. Yeah, no, exactly, Bad Turtle. So that's, like, you can already look for this with Lava Tamer, right? You can do a lot of things with the elemental package that's in Mountain already. But now they're starting to add in the Kribble package. So you really want to find a really cool dynamic with this as well. But there are a lot of things with Kribble lately that just seem like you're going to have a really good synergistic turn. And this is like, hey, cool, 3 damage, awesome. But you also increase the healing and damage of your Kribble cards by 2 for the rest of the turn. And I'm not sure what else sticking around for fire or if there's ways to get other actions while in fire or anything like that. But I do know there's been a lot of really fun Kribble cards. What is it? Is it the Kribble Thief that deals 4 damage if the opponent is still less, you heal for 3? So, like, if you played this properly and you were, like, really down, because I think that one is still sticking in. Or no, that's an Umbron, isn't it? That's an Umbron. It's Umbron Thief that I'm thinking of. Never mind. I really should have the card database open, but I kind of want to go through these quick. I didn't want to give a huge synopsis. And there goes the cards. But Flame Shard Giant, I'm already going to say is going to be a really fun card to play with. Really good synergistic turns. Mountain has always been really good at blowing you up after like 2 or 3 turns, having really powerful turn after turns, and having something that plays into this, and then having your Kribble cards. Shives with the 500-bit donation. Thank you very much, man. Some bits fell out of your pocket. I will pick those up and I'll put them in my biddy bank, like my piggy bank. But my that sounded really weird. I'm just gonna go with my bit piggy bank. Yep, my bit piggy bank. Put those in there. Thank you very much, Shibes, for the 500 bits. Wow, what a donate. But yeah, Flame Shard Giant I think is going to be really awesome with a lot of the Kribble cards that are coming up. Not just in Mountain, but in Underlined. And of course, this doesn't have to be a Mountain Kribble card. It's just a Kribble card. So you could splash fire in and on a really heavy deck that also runs elementals, like like Astral and Storm all run elementals. Splash that in there. It's a really good card running in just a really strong Kribble deck. So there's going to be a lot of dynamic, really a lot of diversity just with this card. This set is seeing a lot of fun stuff. I'm really excited about this set. So yeah, Flame Shard Giant, I'm looking forward to. Oh my god, guys, did you see this card when it came out? I first saw it and was like, this can't be right? Can we have a 3-cost combo of 3 alignments? Like, I was excited that we were getting back our dual order combos because all the other ones were getting rotated out. But now we're coming with tri-order combos. Already my interest is peaked. I am super excited for this. Filthy Phil, you are exactly right. The art on this looks amazing. It was revealed early on. The background was a lot darker, made her luminescence, her orange feeling come like really nice. Shibes, I would love this on a playmat. The thing is, if I got this on a playmat, I would almost want it with the darker background. I personally thought it looked really good with the darker background, having her like candlelight really be luminescent in the dark. That seeing it against like a more light saturated, like pink and light blues, it is nice. It really does fit the card art and the color scheme. But I thought it looked really more dynamic and almost ominous with the darker background. Half of this card. No, yeah. They really stepped up their game. With their art this time around. So I'm really happy to see that. Who would I drop this into first? Captain Blacktail, Halvar, or Blammo? Is GA what's Halvar's entire name? Because I always just call him Halvar. Grand Architect. So GA, okay, yeah, Grand Architect. I had to think, I'm like, wait, what does that mean? What I would do? Ooh, that's a tough question, Wranglethor. That's a tough question. Well, let's just first read what this card does, because I gotta refresh myself. 5 damage to your target. Awesome. Move any number of combo cards from your hand to your deck. Draw cards face up equal to the number of cards moved plus 3. You may move any combo buffs drawn into play. Already right now, from what I'm seeing, Because I don't know all of the combo buffs that are going to be coming out with this new set, or the ones that are rotating off all by hand. Because right now, just off the ones that I know of, Bubblefish, the water combo, the only one that it has access to, unless you run like more storm cards, but then you also have to start running Astral, is just really difficult because it's an attack card. It's Muddy Waters. Your explosive ones, there's only one combo buff, and that is the missiles. I can't think of the name right now. So outside of that, there's really not a whole lot of buffs. And obviously, if you splash in Lunar, you could put in Full Moon. I think the double solar one is getting rotated out, and that was an attack card regardless. Otherwise, you have Phase Shift, which is whenever you heal, deal damage. And with a lot of the tech alignment that it has, there's not a whole lot of healing. So probably not Blammo. Grand Architect Halvar, I really think doesn't need it. The only one I would really be intrigued about is Blacktail, which is what Mud Turtle said. Just because Blacktail has access to two storm elements, and a lot of storm elements have some really good combo buffs to be able to lay. And splashing in something to Blacktail has always felt nice. Its ability is very well rounded. So I would probably have to say Blacktail. I would have to say Blacktail just out of those three. But we will have to see what else we get for each order's new combo buffs, if any, that can splice in there and feel just right. But yeah, I mean, Blacktail is probably just the only one off the top of my head from what we've seen so far that I would try to run this in. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be one of those, like, you use your action cards to play the game, maybe even win mid game and whatnot. And then Destined Power is like after your opponent has spent all their buff removal, spent all that stuff. You're like, all right, I couldn't blow you out with my action cards. Here's what we're gonna do. Destined Power, move 3 of your combo buffs back in to pay for them. Is the Embers with 100 bits. Thank you very much. Thank you for the donation, man. Thunderfin salutes for Is Embers. Thunderfin salutes for Shides as well for the 500. Can we get that in chat for you guys? You guys are awesome. Thank you guys very much for that. But yeah, this one I'm simply valuing as a late game card where your opponent has spent a lot of their buff removal trying to clear your board off, all that stuff, and then you're like, all right, cool, Destined Power, shuffle them all back, and potentially even get 4 combo buffs in one turn off this one card, right? Like, that's nuts, depending on how you've played your deck. Because you're only able to shuffle those 3 combos in for the payment if you have one of each payment, whatnot. So you're really only getting those 3, but if the last one for some reason is still in your deck, kudos to you, right? Mind you, we did see 3 dual order combos that came out on Monday. So we'll get those later, but I mean, there's so many options for this Destined Power. It looks amazing, and the fact that we're getting tri-order combos really shows the power that these have, that they can move literally up to 4 combo buffs into play. Like, that's nuts. That is beyond nuts. I am super excited for Destined Power. All right, guys, Territorial Mudfoot is the last mountain one we got. Here already is an Earth Kribo card, and I think Mud Turtle was emphasizing this of wanting to run this with the Flame Shard Giant because it is a Kribo card. It is a mountain card. 3 healing. If another hero has removed any of your location buffs since your last turn, deal 5 damage to them. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the damage and healing is increased by 2. In my Howlot deck, dude, Mud Turtle, that would be awesome. Yeah, you just run this. It's essentially 5 healing and 7 damage if they removed one of your buffs. Not to mention the 3 damage here. So Flame Shard Giant and Territorial Mudfoot, if they removed one of your location buffs in a location-heavy deck, that's 10 damage and 5 healing. That's a 15-point swing, all because they removed one of your location buffs. And in your Howlock, yeah, if they remove your Colossi Skybeam, that's 10 damage. You're like, oh man, maybe I should not remove that buff. Like, Territorial Mudfoot is awesome, and we are starting to see a lot of fun location cards in a lot of other sets. So this card could just be really good in a location deck, right? It's a Kribo, which Kribos are getting a lot of support for. Already locations have a lot of good support for as well. So like this is gonna be a great card to run. Like, we're seeing a lot of these really good cards in a lot of really good alignments, and the thing is, the way they're written and the way they're so dynamic now, a lot of them are just like, guys, I want to run this mountain card in like my tech deck that has some good locations, or my dread deck that has some good locations. Like you start wanting to splice a lot of these things into other orders to run them in a very specific deck, just because a lot of these cards work that way. But at the same time, they fit really well into their own alignment. And Mountain has a lot of really good location buffs already. So like, I am loving how dynamic and how diverse all of these new game mechanics are being. For just like, yeah, they'll work really well with Mountain, but they'll also work really well if you try to make a dynamic deck that splices in items and other alignments. So, dude, PlayFusion, hats off to you guys for making a very amazing and concise and dynamic and not really diverse. I can't think of the word. I am drawing a blank, and I talk a lot. Guys, and I can't think of the word. All the cards just seem to blend really well together, and it's not like, oh, this one's busted because it does this compared to this one. It's like, no, each one is starting to do their own thing, and it's really hard to compare one to the other because of how the mechanics are starting to unfold and come out. So you guys are really stepping up your game with this thing, and in my opinion, the wait was worth it. The wait was totally worth it. I know it was like a 9-month wait. A lot of people are like, dude, we waited too long. We waited a little bit longer than we should have, but of how these cards are written really goes to show that PlayFusion is like, this game is not dead. We spent our heart and soul on this game. We wanted to make it as fun as possible. We understand we made mistakes in the past. We understand we had to make a lot of erratas to make the game better for you guys. We do apologize, but we finally have our thinking caps on. We finally can start really bringing in the game development, the game mechanics, the game designers, really start having fun with this game that we're putting together. And hats off to you guys because they are doing an amazing job right now. Amazing job. Phil, you're exactly right. They all start relying on each other as opposed to this is just a solid card all on its own. It's like, no, it's a solid card if you run it in a location deck. But if you run it in a location deck, it also has Creeble in it, which means it can blend with other cards. So like they're all working so cohesively that it's just the way they must have like designed these cards. They must have designed them like chunks at a time to just make like a bunch of them work together properly, and then made a bunch of others that work really well together, like all mixed up alignments. And like, all right, I think we got something going here. I think we got something good. Yeah, dude, I'm so excited for this. All right, next one we have the Combo Storm buff. Once again, if we can go back to Destined Power, a combo buff for Storm, when Storm is one of them. Sparkweave is 1 lightning, 1 air. 4 damage on the first corner. XX blank, which means it's not dormant. Corner 1, damage to your target. Corner 4, you may move a valid combo buff from your hand into play. Now, I am ecstatic about this buff. This is an amazing buff, in my opinion, because right away, it doesn't feel bad to lay, right? Like, right away, boom, 4 damage. It does something on the first turn. Awesome. The last corner, it waits 3 more turns before it finally gets to its last one, and at that time, your opponent is sitting there going like, all right, what's his hand size? Is it worth removing a buff that A, already did 4 damage to me? Is it worth removing it? Or is he going to have another combo buff in play that could be better than this one, right? Because, like, I'm already thinking of the, what I think it's like called Electro Stun, which comes into play, deals 7 damage to your opponent, and then if they do anything, they have to discard an action card. They have to discard a card to lay a card. So, like, Sparkweave comes out, and you're, okay, nothing's happening so far. He might get a better buff out. Let's see what happens. And he gets to put it in play for free, right? Just right in there for free. Is the says, Cowboy Hat Valor said he'll eat his hat if that character wasn't a hero. Oh. That's like a 10-gallon hat he's got to eat, too. I mean, I think better have a lot of barbecue sauce. Man, I kind of want him to live stream that now. He's got to hold up his end of the bargain. He made a deal on the internet, and everything on the internet is true from what I've read. Like everything, 100%. 100%. Nothing is a lie. But no, Sparkweave, it's an awesomely well-created card where they're really starting to, and of course it says combo buff, which means you can't just lay like on a combo attack. You can't just lay a combo. It has to be a buff, which is awesome, guys, because the game, or the reason this game is so awesome and so dynamic and cool is their buff mechanic. Their buff mechanic is what makes this game so much more diverse and amazing to play compared to the other games out there because of their buff mechanic, playing the whole board. It's not minions, it's not enchantments, it's buffs with the rotation mechanic. And they're really pushing how amazing the buffs can be in this game, how powerful the buffs need to be compared to their action cards, their attack and defend. Is you want to have a board. You want to be benefited. You want to have a strong deck for having a strong board. Right? That's what this game should be about. And having these combo buffs that also rely on combo buffs, like really saying, hey guys, if you want to win, you're going to have to play buffs, all right? You're going to have to play buffs. It can't just be 30 action cards of all attack and defend, and then your combos are all attack and defend. You got to lay some buffs. And that's what's awesome about they're finally pushing that. They're finally going, all right, guys, you can still build your attack and defend deck if you want. You can definitely do that. But the people that are going to run buffs are going to outrun you, and you're going to want to be like, all right, buffs are better. You're right, buffs are a lot better than this. So that's awesome. They're finally making combo buffs that rely on combo buffs or incentivize you to play more combo buffs. Even the early action cards that we got the week 1, we're like, dude, here, buffs. Just lay buffs. You get that better stuff for more buffs. Just lay your buffs, right? So awesome. Awesome card. Sparkweave is going to be an amazing combo, I think. Weaving Mistral. Now, can I just say that these new elemental art cards are amazing. Like, before we had Dustfiend, we had Dust King. They're like, oh, cool, it's just like a living tornado. No, this guy has like full earth armor with some nice intricacies, like some gold lining in the rock. He almost has like a helmet with gauntlets. Like, he looks like a battle-hardened elemental, which is amazing to see. Finally, these elementals are getting the artwork they deserve, they love. Everything is being much more fleshed out. Like, the universe is being much more fleshed out, guys. We heard it from the Umbron House himself. Go check his YouTube video out. I got to watch a few of them still, but they're awesome. Definitely talks about the lore. Definitely had a really good insight on a lot of the characters. And just the fact that they're developing the lore means their characters are being more fleshed out, being more well-designed and crafted. It's awesome. Wranglethor heading out for a bit. All right, man. See you later. Have a good one. That's just the art. Hey, it's another earth or another air elemental card. We have a lot of air, a lot of elementals. So let's just 4 damage. You may rotate one of your beast or elemental buffs 1 step forward. Darn. Like, I want to, family-friendly stream. You know what I meant to say. But, dude, being able to rotate, once again, your buff manipulation is so strong. Beast and elemental, we're finally dipping into the family ones, right? So in Storm, we already had plenty of beast cards, beast synergies. But being able to run this in decks that run other families, being able to cross order those family dynamic cards is amazing. It's really well developed. 4 damage. Yeah, cool, 4 damage. That's what Dustfiend was. And it really helped the Storm element. It helps every element because it just said pays for a combo element. Doesn't have to be Storm. Was not restricted at that time. Nor is it because it's still busted as all heck. But the fact that this really implies like, hey man, if you want to be able to get the full benefit out of this card, it can just be 4 attack. 4 attack isn't that bad. But being able to manipulate your buffs of a certain family really helps flesh this card out, really helps it bring it to the next power level to get the full benefit. Thunderslug support. I mean, you're not wrong as the Embers. You are not wrong one bit. Yeah, this is Thunderslug support. As Mud Turtle said, Nemi is getting some really fun beasts to run with their poison stuff, and we'll get to those in a little bit. But yeah, it's just the power that you're able to get out of, and it's not just one family, it's 2 families you can use this with. 2 families. There's a lot of good elemental buffs out there as well, and especially in Storm, you have the one buff that amplifies all of your elemental damage as well. So being able to like have your elemental buffs rotate, lay this to increase damage, then rotate your elemental buff to deal more increased damage, like you're going to have some really explosive turns if you have the board for it. It really shows that Play Fusion is like, guys, we're really pushing the board state. We're really pushing. If you want to be really strong in this game, if you really want to win, build that board. Okay, don't just sit behind your attack cards. You want to have a board because that board is going to be your menacing powerhouse. You're going to want to build it. I love it. Sign me up. Puddle Volter. Guys, look at this. It's an elemental buff. Can we just appreciate the fact that we have an elemental buff right after a card that says we can rotate this forward? It's a lightning elemental buff. Puddle Volter. Damage to your target when you play a water card, restart this buff. Amazing. So in Storm, we've had a lot of buffs like this. We've had a lot of Just 4-corner buffs really utilize that. We've had cards like the Sunplane Charger in Astral that is able to restart itself. We've had the Umbron Crystal in Mountain that was able to restart itself, but if you dealt damage, it restarted before it is damage as well. But dude, Puddle Volter, being able to just, you can't restart it, right? You restart it on the 4th corner, and then it sits there, and then you lay a water card. Not just a buff, but a water card. You can restart this buff, which means that you're able to really keep a board state in this. It's not just, it rotates out. Now I got to rebuild my board state back up. If a lot of these buffs are able to restart themselves on certain conditions, it's not that hard to build a strong board and go wide. Because that was the thing before, is people didn't run their buffs because it was like, okay, cool, I dumped my hand on board. The buffs are going to rotate out, and I got to draw my cards back up and build another board before that one goes away. With buffs like these, you're just able to start rotate them and then restart them and keep them on the board. And those more consistent buffs, as we found out with Tentacles, with Electrified Moat, with, dare I say it, Electro Hopper. Those consistent buffs, the buffs that don't go away, are the more threatening ones. They're the ones that you sit at and go, oh man, I can't let this thing just rotate out. I can't just sit there and go, okay, guys, it's going to rotate out. No problem. I just got to wait for the turn. No, this thing could potentially sit there for 10, 15, even 20 damage if your opponent doesn't remove it or have a way to get rid of it. Because you can just lay one water card and restart this thing. Like, there's so many ways to just make this a common elemental buff that much stronger. And everyone comes in with the Electro Hoppers. I love it. I love it, guys. You guys are amazing. But yeah, Puddle Volter is going to be an awesome card. I'm really looking forward to it. And it is elemental. It is an elemental one, which means even if you just splash lightning in somewhere, for elementals are really big in. I mean, you got to run water with it to restart it as well. So it probably won't see a whole lot of play outside of Storm. But I mean, if you just want an elemental buff, you got one there. Why not? Daybreak Brawler. All right, guys, we have an Astral Chimchuu Solar Rare buff. Ooh. Creeble, mind you. Always Creeble. 3rd corner is 5 damage to your target. If your last discarded card is Lunar, your target discards 1 card from their hand and 1 from the top of their deck. Otherwise, discard 1 from the top of your deck. Now, a lot of times, as this is a buff and doesn't immediately go away, Astral, you might just say, hey, I know what the top card of my deck is because I'm Astral. I have plenty of ways to check that. Maybe that card is the Embers with another 100 bits. Dude, thank you very much, man. Thank you. Everyone's just... I came back after like a week hiatus, and everyone's been so thankful. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. But yeah, Astral in its own right. What exactly is that? Bits, I'm not exactly sure how you get them, but essentially to me, I think it's like every 10 bits is 1 cent. So like it's a small donation, but it's a donation nonetheless. You can either donate with money, you can donate with bits. Bits are also, I think, like free currency for doing stuff online. So it doesn't cost you a thing. It's just like you accumulate them over time, and then you can just toss them out of your pocket if you want to. So thank you very much. But yeah, Daybreak Brawler. Astral has a lot of ways of finding out what the top card of your deck is. It has the Moonlight Brewers. It had the Zeppelin for a while there. It has a lot of ways to just check what the top cards are. So Daybreak Brawler, being able to maybe even discard the top card of your deck could be beneficial. Like, if you think about this, if Daybreak Brawler could discard like a Starhorn Tusker and put that on top before all your other buffs start to rotate, like if you laid buffs, try to time it really well as Astral does, you can just increase your damage for that turn. Or if it is Lunar, you severely hurt your opponent by milling a card that they might want to keep for maybe an OTK combo deck or something like that, and they have to discard a card from their hand and take 5 damage. Like, Daybreak Brawler is just, it's so good. There's such a lot of things happening in this text box. There's like a paragraph of stuff that could happen with this card, and it belongs to a family, a Creeble family, which is getting really flushed out. This card is going to see, in my opinion, so much play. This card is going to be amazing to just keep bringing back from the discard pile, as with your Chimchuu Infiltrators, as all this stuff does. I'm sure we're able to see a lot of Creeble stuff. Maybe there's even like, bring a Creeble card back from the discard pile. We don't know. There could be. Who knows? I already know there's a Creeble fetch card in Astral as well that can search for the Daybreak Brawler. It's a Creeble. Boom, put it right on top of your deck. Awesome. Like, there's so many fun things to do with this. That Daybreak Brawler is going to be an amazing card to run. And depending on like even depending on the deck, we've been starting to see a lot of really fun things for Dread, which like require you to want to discard things, right? Run this in a Dread deck, and it will always discard the top card of your deck, and you'll be able to get that discard mechanic off really quickly. So like even just doing that, even if you don't even run Lunar, just splash Astral into a deck that really wants to slim your deck out really quick, you'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. And it is just 5 damage. It is a creepable family. This card has a lot more versatility and utility than a lot of people probably gave it first look at. And I really hope you don't just like side glance a lot of these cards. I really hope you sit down and take the time to think about what all mechanics and what all crazy stuff can I do with these cards. Because there is so many more things. Even just listen to the podcast. Listen to the podcast. I say some crazy things with this where Matt and me and whoever the guest in at the time is like, I didn't even think about that. And I was like, yeah, that's the first thing I thought of. And they're like, oh man, now I got to reevaluate this card. So don't ever only give one card a first glance. Always keep it in the back of your mind. There's going to always be fun stuff to do with them. Wilderness Mystic. We have a Gravity Attack Chimchu card. Guys, Chimchus have always been powerful, but this one probably takes the cake. 3 damage, right there in the mid-ground. I like it. Not too powerful, not too weak. But while this card is on the top card of your discard pile, it counts as any element. That is so good. We're already getting a lot of cards rotated out for Astral that I want to say it was like the Energy Hoarder that made it was a 4-corner buff that made it to your top card of your discard pile was any element for as long as that buff was out in the play. But Wilderness Mystic just being on the top card of your discard pile counts as any element. Guys, Wilderness Mystic into the Owlbeak. Was it the Corvid Owlbeak? It's probably Moonbeak Corvid. Moonbeak Corvid. Put Wilderness Mystic. That counts for both Gravity and Solar, which means that Moonbeak Corvid is going to start rotating, which means you can start making like a Beast Chimchu deck. Awesome. And if not, this is just, it has so much utility to be run in any Astral deck. Any Astral deck, because Astral really requires you to have the top of your discard pile. Just run 3 of these to make sure that you have a lot of ways to figure out how to get that stuff on top. This card is going to be seen in almost every Astral deck. If not like 1 copy, at least 2. At least 2 because of how strong that is going to be just for Astral. I love it. And yes, the art is amazing. We have not seen an owl of like a snowy owl for Chimchu. We've always been seeing like the barn owl or like the brown owls. Being able to see a snow owl as a Chimchu is an amazing new concept art as well. Nebulous Shift. Guys, we finally got another not really alignment, element combo. I think the first one we got was Time, right? The Super Rewind or something like that. Now we're getting Nebulous Shift, which is X2. At first glance, doesn't seem that powerful. Let's dive in. As the Center's play, deal 5 damage to target. Already 5 damage. Once again, a buff that is probably really difficult to lay has an immediate effect on board, which is what a lot of the combo buffs in the past were really lacking. Was they went on board and they didn't do anything for like 2 turns. So your opponent just waited till you laid it and then removed it, and you felt really bad for doing that. You're like, wow, I got nothing out of that. I lost a hand size. It was such a big tempo swing. Now a lot of these combo buffs are like, hey, when it comes into play, they're gonna have an effect. It's not gonna feel bad to lay these anymore, which is awesome. It's so good. So good. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Once again, Astro gets to manipulate the top of his deck. Draw, rotation. So next turn you'll draw 2 of them. Put the remaining cards back in the same order. Gain 1 additional action. This does so many things for Astral that it wants to do. It's already twice as good as a Moonlight Burrower. It's getting you to draw 2 cards. Brigbriz just got back from dinner. I missed almost everything. Can you start over? Brigbriz, I've been live for almost 45 minutes. Catch 3 a run, man. I've been going through a lot of cards, been giving a lot of really good dynamic stuff. So yeah, just catch 3 a run. Don't worry about it, man. You came in at a perfect time. All we're doing is talking Lightseeker cards. All we're doing is we're talking. So it's perfectly fine. I hope dinner was good. What'd you have for dinner? What did you have for dinner? But yeah, Nebulous Shift, it's basically just like a better Moonlight Burrower. Looks at the top 5 cards, and you get to draw 2 of them, put them back in the same order, and you get an additional action. Leftovers, but dude, leftovers are amazing. They are delicious. Yeah, Nebulous Shift it's an incredibly powerful card. Already does 5 damage on the first turn. Second turn, you really get to manipulate. You get to draw 2 cards, get initial actions. So you have 2 free cards in your hand, 3 actions for that turn, and you know what the next 3 cards are. So like even if you draw it, you still get all those 5 cards. Amazing buff. Amazing buff. And it can also be run with Destined Power. So when you Destined Power 5 damage to your target, shuffle this bad boy back in. It comes into play for free, does another 5 damage, and then the turn afterwards, you get 2 cards, 3 actions. Like, it's going to be so good. So good. I'm going to be making a lot of fun and dynamic decks the first day this comes out. Like, I'm gonna pre-order a lot of boxes. I'm going to do for the first large portion of the stream, I'm going to just do a box opening as I scan the cards in on my iPad off screen. We're gonna have an amazing stream. I got to figure out what day I can do it because like the first day that comes out, I want to do like a 12-hour weekend stream. I want to do one of those 12-hour big streams. Really celebrate. Really work on making fun and dynamic decks for you guys to watch me play. It's gonna be a lot of fun, guys. Do you remember April Fools? Because I do. I almost included those cards in this thing. Like, can you believe this card is a card? Oh my god, dude! They cracked me up so much. I was looking so forward to it. But we got the dual order combo cards back. It's what everyone was hoping for. And then we got a tri-order one. I'm like, oh my god, are they really doing this? But they still brought us back. They still got us back with the dual orders. 15,000 gold saved up so far to buy it in the app too. Dude, yeah. Like, I'm going to buy a lot of physical cards, but then whatever I have left is all that dust that I have is going towards making it so I'll have a full collection like day one. That's all I want. Just so I don't have to wait around and twiddle my thumbs on the cards that I want. I'll have a full collection, be ready to go for you guys. Cosmic Convention. All right, guys. Astral, Lunar. So immediately this one's like, all right, this is the Captain Blacktail buff. This is the one that's taking over for Tsunami. Tsunami, in my opinion, was the lowest of the low of the dual order combos. It took so much prep, so much time. Your opponent always removed it. It was always bad feeling. This one feels a lot better. First, when it comes into play, draw 2 cards face up. If any of them are Astral, gain an additional action. If any of them are Storm, you heal for rotation number. So the first turn it comes into play, already it's giving you 2 cards. It could potentially either heal you for 4 or give you 2 actions. Like, that is nuts. Now, I will say, like, no, it's not going to deal 14 damage and give you an additional. It's not. I don't think any of these dual order cards are going to be on nearly the same power level as the ones the Awakening had, because Awakenings was just, it was so broad in what they did that it was almost a game winner to run those combos, right? It was like Night Hunt, 10 damage, move elements back. Avalanche, move all your attack back, 10 damage. Like, those were the be-all, end-all cards that you needed to get if you were going to be competitive almost. So I do think that if they're bringing in tri-order combos, these dual-order ones really needed to be, like, powered down to the point where, especially since we have dual-order heroes that can lay these really frequently, really, like, easily, that the dual-order combos should feel like almost any other combo. They should be right up there with trying to pay for it with, like, the 3 gravity. Like, the 3 gravity, really difficult to play unless you're playing a specific deck style. These ones should almost be on that same power level. Same kind of like you get a lot of reward for playing them. Not a huge turn swing, but still, like, if you want to play with the dual orders, you're not going to be like, well, this is just a bad one that's not included. It's still going to be like, yeah, let's include it. Because card draw, mind you, card draw is amazing. Card draw is never bad. Always keep that in mind. Whenever you have card draw, there's a reason that High Curator Arwen took over where Sicario left off, because card draw is card draw. So right away, yeah, draw cards, but then the next turn, obviously nothing. But then the turn after that, you get a free card. For the next 2 turns, you draw a card in the beginning. That is insane. There is a nature buff out there that everyone saw as just like, oh, you know, it's a nature one. And I'm like, yeah, but dude, you get a free card draw. It's like you get an additional action at the beginning of your turn. For nature, that's huge. For this, you get to draw a card, and depending on what it is, you get an added benefit to it. You could heal for 1, which could then trigger a lot of other effects. Who knows what you're doing with it? Or you can get an initial action. Additional actions are incredibly powerful with Storm, where you to chain off a lot of the stuff. It's a 4-corner buff as well. Like, there's a lot of ways to maybe even like manipulate this or anything else. A lot of fun stuff. I cannot wait to try this, especially with the new Astro Hero Alara. This counts as all Astral stuff. Put this next to it. You can speed up Cosmic Convention after you lay it. So you can then draw more cards and like even get more additional actions or anything like that. Like, Cosmic Convection, I think, is right where it needs to be for power level. Dynamic. It gives you a lot of benefit for a pretty easy to play combo buff. and you get added benefit, you get the major benefit right when it comes into play as opposed to waiting for it, which is awesome. That's what you should get from buffs. Sulfuric Demise. All right. Now, I first saw this one and immediately kind of just like facepalmed and went, why? Why does Magrock need, in my opinion, the best of the 3 dual order cards that came out for it? A, it is a constant buff. Okay? Magrock has how many of those? How many buffs does Magrock have that are constant? Let me count them. Abyss Tentacle, you got 3 of them. He's got the Mountain Force, which might as well be consistent because they just stick on there. It's got the Steadfast Beacons. Oh my god. Some of them even run the Unruly Mobs. Like, so many buffs. So many constant buffs that Magrock has. And now they got their combo. Their dual order combo buff is going to be a constant one. Not only a constant one, but if we read this, it is the best thing that Magrock has ever needed. At the start of your turn, deals 2 damage to your target. Guys, do you know how Magrock reads? Whenever it deals damage, if it's below 10, it heals for 2. At the beginning of your turn, this thing just deals 2 damage, which means Magrock is going to just heal for 2 at the beginning of its turn before anything else happens. And a lot of the ways you beat Magrock is you tried to blow them out with a huge combo buff or a combo attack. Let's also read the second part of this, shall we? Reduce damage received by combo attacks by 4. What? Like, you put Sulfuric Demise out in a Magrock deck, and you stick that for 1 turn, and you're able to obfuscation the Sulfuric Demise, and just keep it there consistently, that Magrock almost becomes unbeatable. Almost becomes the Sulfuric Demise does not even say anything how like the one nature was is like if you're at lower health than your opponent, then it deals 2 damage until you get down to right about the same, right? Or if you're like higher health or something like that, that's when it triggers. No, this thing is just once it's out there, it does everything and there's no limitations. This one is by far the best one I've seen. This one, okay, you think about this before? No, Filthy Phil, exactly. The damage can be increased. You're absolutely right. They absolutely right. Maybe when they playtest all the new cards without Awakening, they thought Magrock needed a buff. No, it didn't. Mud Turtle, you take that back right now. Because you want to know why? You want to know why it didn't need it? Because Magrock already had a combo buff of these 2 colors that it never ran. You never saw anyone run Apocalypse because the healing decrease that you got was so detrimental, it was almost terrible to run it. It was like the second worst combo buff. Yes, it did a lot of damage. It did amazing things. But no one ran it because you couldn't heal while it was up. And that was when your opponent was like, all right, time to erase you. And they blew you out. And if Magrock couldn't heal, there was no reason for its last ability. It was like a detriment to Magrock. Sulfuric Demise, it potentially is way better than that. Like, I would have rather said Sulfuric Demise is getting rotated out and Apocalypse was taking its place. Apocalypse was right where it needed to be for a dual order combo buff, right? It dealt a lot of damage, but at the same time, it's like, all right, but if it's happening, you're not healing for these next 3 turns. It's out, you're not healing. Sulfuric Demise is like, yeah, you can do everything. You can do everything. You can increase the damage with a Putrid Chama, which is getting rotated out, mind you. But yeah, you can increase the damage to your target, reduce the damage received from combo attacks by 4. 4? Okay, if I would have loved this, I would love this. If this buff red, and here's how we immediately nerf this so that this card does not become the most broke back thing Magrock has ever read. If that last sentence said, reduce the next damage received from combo attacks by 4. So it's easy to get rid of. All you have to do is do a combo attack to them, and it reduces it and removes the buff. The way to get rid of Sulfuric Demise is obviously you remove it, but if you just combo attack them, Sulfuric Demise also goes away. I would love that, especially with how strong and emphasized they are on trying to get you to lay combo buffs now, right? All the combo cards that are amazing that we've seen so far have been combo buffs. So it's like, okay, yeah, it's you're playing a lot of combo buffs. You want to lay a lot of combo buffs. The way to get rid of this is you use a combo attack. That's what you do. So I would not feel so bad about this card if it said reduce the next damage and then just expired after you get attacked from a combo attack. But no. This is every single combo attack. Reduce the damage by 4. Why? Put a steadfast beacon next to this. If it's an attack, which it is, because it has to be a combo attack, you reduce the damage by 5. That's a lot from a combo attack. And you deal 1 damage to them, which means then you heal for 2 if you're, down below that health. Like, I don't know what PlayFusion was thinking, but Sulfuric Demise in Magrock it's going to break it from tier 1 to tier 0. Like, Magrock is going to be so strong that there's going to be almost no reason not to run any other deck until we find out those, like, game-breaking meta decks that run a lot of these new Uprising cards. Already we have a great deck that not a whole lot changes from it, and Sulfuric Demise is almost just plop that puppy right in there. Plop it right in there. Dude, I know Benny is the first one to build a Magrock deck that was close to what this tier 1 deck list was, so I know he loves Magrock. And the dude's one of the co-founders of PlayFusion, so, like, I think he had some input. Just saying, Benny, if you're watching the stream, why? Why, man? Why'd you do that? All right, we talked a lot. Terraform. Oh, first of all, this is an art I wanted to play, Matt. This, or even a card back. Like, this art is so cool. So cool. Once again, a dual order combo attack for tech and nature. Dude, I love this art so much. Terraform reads, heal yourself and damage your target equal to the number of buffs you have in play. Already, nature has been able to get a lot of buffs on board, a lot of consistent buffs on board. Tech is starting to come up with some amazing constant buffs or clunky corner buffs. So it would not be impossible to have a really wide board for Terraform. And it just heals you and deals damage based on your board. This thing could potentially be like, okay, cool, I lay Terraform. 9 damage to you, I will heal for 9. Because it's not the difference about the last paragraph. It's just how many buffs you have on board. It's how strong Terraform becomes. Then afterwards, if the recipient has more buffs than you, remove a number of buffs equal to how many they have. Or how many more they have. Which means, there's 2 ways to play this card then. You have a really wide board. You get to deal a lot of damage and heal for a lot. If you don't have a wide board and your opponent has one, you lay it. You still get a minor, like if you have 3 buffs on board and they have 6, you still deal 3, heal 3, but then you remove 3 of their buffs. And it's not like the left 3 or the first 3 or anything like that. You choose which buffs you want to remove to make them down to where you are. Like, Terraform just has such great versatility, great utility to it, that I think this card it's really going to almost help Overseer Tuskrage come into the limelight, especially since it's losing a lot of attack cards. It's losing a lot of its like buff and really fun utility that it has. And we've been seeing a lot of really fun nature cards that Overseer Tuskrage with Terraform is going to see a big power boost. And it's going to be amazing. Mostly because, like, with Terraform might actually be the counter to, like, Magrock, right? Like, be the counter to it. I don't care. It's fine. You have Sulfuric Demise out. Whoop-de-doo. I have 1 buff. You have 7. Whoop-de-doo. I'll heal for 1. You'll prevent 4 of it. Cool. You didn't take any. But I'm going to remove almost your entire board with this card. And with Nature and Tech, mind you, Tech has Crazed Bomber. Difficult buff removal delay. Nature can only remove 1 at a time. Terraform fits really nicely into those 2 orders for buff removal, where it doesn't draw back on you, and it removes a mass amount for nature. Like, it really combines the 2 nicely. That this combo attack is amazing. And it doesn't have burn. It's a buff removal combo that does not have burn. Just like Crushing Rapids. The Terraform is going to see a lot of play. And I definitely want to get my hands on it. I want to get my hands on all the cards, but Terraform is definitely one that, like, dude, I'm building an Overseer Tuskrage deck. I'm making a buff heavy deck, and it's going to be amazing. You just wait and see. All right, Makeshift Reactor. Explosive location card. When any of your cards are discarded by a card effect, store them under this card. When 3 are stored, it deals 7 damage to your target. Discard the top 2 cards from their deck and expire this buff. So many things we're seeing right now. So many things we are seeing from the discard mechanics that this game has. We're seeing a lot of discard come from Mountain and a lot of discard come from Dread, but now we're seeing cool things from Tech for just being able to discard your own cards. That, like, they're really pushing heavy about this whole discard mechanic. That I think a big thing of the game was in order to like have a really good benefit, you wanted to utilize your cards really well, put them back in your deck, really, combo, payment, recursion, all that fun jazz. That now it's like, okay, cool, but you also get a really good benefit from discarding these cards. You can store them under stuff. You can do a bunch of stuff. That Makeshift Reactor not only mills your opponent for 2, deals 7 damage to them, but it's a location card. It's a location card, which means it fits in really well with that location family. This is a great card. This is a great buff. It's amazing. I mean, and there's a lot of cards out there that say you can discard multiple cards in a turn. And Giga Blender was also revealed with it, and this card does just that. 4 healing, okay? 4 healing, solid tech card. Solid tech card. You may discard up to 3 cards to increase this healing by 2 for each card. So this could be 10 healing. Like, this is a big burst heal that Tech already has in the Tyrax Engineer. I think it's the 7 healing one. This card, first of all, it's a machine card. Awesome, belongs to a family. Love it. Great. But you can discard 3 cards. When 3 cards are discarded, do this effect. We're talking like 10 healing, right? 10 healing, 7 damage, mill your opponent for 2. Nutso. Extremely nutso. Bulbasaur, how we doing? How we doing, sir? Welcome to the show. Dude, Makeshift Reactor Tech is getting a lot of fun things to just pair with one another, really utilizing all of their game mechanics. And I think Uprising is really going to turn this game on its head, that a lot of people are going to really start playing with the whole discard mechanic. It's going to be a lot of fun. They started doing it a little bit with like Cursed Grave. They started doing it with the Dread one where it was like 6 damage, but you have to discard an action card. They were already doing some discard things, but a lot of people just tried to avoid it or were able to avoid it. But now you're getting a huge benefit from discarding your cards. Awesome. Amazing. I love it already. Yeah, knowing what to remove in this game is going to be crucial. Is the Embers, you are absolutely right. Knowing what to remove is going to be extremely crucial, because as we progress in this game, as this game develops and becomes more flushed out, there's going to be so many more buffs on the board. There's going to be so many more buffs to play that you're literally just like, okay, which buffs do I need to look out for? Which buffs do I need to remove? Which ones are the ones that are going to kill me? What's things I can maybe leave on board for a few turns? Stuff like that. That there's going to be so many buffs. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be so nuts, and I'm super looking forward to it. Frag Shell Armor. Oh, guys, did we say nuke number 2? I think we did. Frag Shell Armor. It's another tri element. I don't know what I'm saying. It's a tri-element with 3 explosives and a mechanical. So it doesn't need time at all. It's just those 2, which is really easy to pull off, I think. A lot more easier than you might think. But the first 3 corners are damage reduction. Awesome. Nice little 1 damage reduction. Tech has a lot of ways to just ping you for 1 and all this stuff. Once again, we talked about this before on the podcast. Dealing 1 damage to yourself could be beneficial. So getting that damage prevention in some decks actually might be detrimental. So always keep that in the back of your mind too. But then corner 4 is just 17 damage to your target. That's nuts. I think I already said on Discord, there's a way, if you put Steel Fortification out 1 turn, right? Second turn, rotate to a second corner. Lay Higgs Fusion to put Nuke and Frag Shell Armor out. Right there. So, Steel Fortification's on 1. Those 2 are on the first corner. Second one, Steel Fortification's on its last one. Frag Shell Armor and Nuke are on the second one. There is the new hero, the Clock Smasher Crud, who deals 1 damage to you. Frag Shell Armor prevents that damage right away. You can rotate a combo buff 1 step forward. Rotate Nuke to its third corner. Okay, so it's on its third corner. Next turn, Steel Fortification rolls out. Nuke goes off. 17 damage. Wipe your opponent's board of all the buffs. Use Clock Smasher Crud. Frag Shell Armor. Rotate this one forward. That's 14 damage in 1 turn with 2 combo buffs, mind you. A little difficult to pull off. But then your opponent is at max 1 health. Mind you, the Nuke could have had to go through a lot of damage prevention, but then their entire board is gone. Frag Shell Armor definitely hits for 17. And then you have 1 more action to do. And in Tech, it's really easy to do a lot of damage. Like, just a lot of damage. So this is going to be Fractional Armor is going to it's going to be a fun card. Definitely going to see a lot of fun, a lot of play. So, well, of course, but that's not to change come Uprising. No, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that are going to say the same, but a few changes that we're going to see, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm definitely going to try and get that play out. I'm definitely going to try and see if I can get that play to work, where I can do 34 damage in one turn and do something else. Giga Blender, we already talked about. Mechanical, really nice defend card. Heals you for 10 if you discard 3 cards. Really nice balance. Could be 4 healing if you just need it. If you really want a big burst healing, you better have a hand to ditch. You better have a hand to ditch. All right, guys, on the cards, I think these ones came out today. I think Dread came out on Wednesday, the midday Dread or midweek Dread. Shadehoof Scapegoat, Creeble card, already loving it. Shadow card, love it even more. 4 damage, not bad for its utility. But if this card is discarded by a card effect, deal 2 damage to your target. Guys, we're finally seeing action cards that get a benefit from being discarded, and that's one of the things that I even said right away at the beginning, that Dread is finally going to its whole, like, you discard to get a lot of fun benefits, you discard to do a lot of this stuff. But it's only gonna work if you have cards that you actually want to discard, right? It's only gonna have that awesome effect if it's not like nothing gets a benefit from being discarded, nothing gets a benefit. Long day at work, sorry. If it's not something like on the top card of your discard pile. But Shadehoof Scapegoat, boom. Already, if it's discarded by a card effect, and feel it even punishes if your opponent is trying to make you discard cards. If your opponent's trying to make you discard them, this is just going to deal 2 damage to him. It's just going to deal 2 damage to him right away in the discard. And it's a creeple card. Like, this is just really good. I would have actually almost appreciated it more if it was like 2 damage to your target, but if it's discarded, it deals 4. So, because I do strongly think that unless this entire set comes out with like, yeah, you really want to discard things, that discarding it is a lot more of a dynamic way to play it. That if you have to do it for discarding, that's where you should get the most benefit from it. But I don't know entirely. I'd have to be in the test group. It wouldn't like that. But I do think that, like, playing it is super easy to do. Playing it is the easiest thing in the world. Whereas getting in your hand and then being able to discard it, that's where the major benefit should come from. That's where it should come from. Like if you like to say it's 3 damage, but then if it's discarded, it's 3 damage that cannot be prevented, right? If it's discarded, it gets a benefit, so it's better discarded, as opposed to like it's half the damage if it's discarded. Yes, you're still discarding it, but like discarding is going to be depending on the deck you play, really difficult to do or really easy to do. And in which case, discarding it for an added benefit is really good. I think it's gonna be really good. But yeah, I would have just liked to see a little more than 2 damage come from a card like this, or a little more like an added benefit if you're using it for discard, as opposed to like just more damage for playing it. Because you're probably just gonna see a lot of people like 4 damage, not bad. I'll just run that as 4 damage. Yeah. I mean, with the Doctor, it's 8 damage. No, exactly. But also, if you lay this first and then the Doctor, it's 10 damage. I mean, mind you, you could do something else first and then discard it for 8 more damage with the Doctor. That's fine too. But I'm just saying, like, if those are the only 2 cards in hand, you're gonna lay Shadehoof Scapegoat first and then the Doctor for 10 damage as opposed to the 8. But is the Doctor being rotated out? They finally had a good card that allowed you to discard that no one used, and they're rotating out right when it would have been awesome. That's kind of That's kind of sad. It's kind of how Toxic Frog's getting rotated out now that we're finally getting a lot of cool beast stuff. Sad days were had by all. Gut Belch Fanatic. All right, guys. We have a Death Creeble Defend card. 4 healing. Not bad. Dread didn't have a whole lot of burst healing outside of, what was it, Soul Thief? 4 healing, 2 damage. So another healing for Dread. Not bad. We needed one of those. You may remove one of your own buffs to return one buff on another hero to their owner's hand. Not bad. Not bad. Dread has always been known to go really wide on this board. So being able to, I mean, Dread almost feels like it's coming into its own now, right? It already had kind of its own, but let's face it. It wasn't Dread that had its own. It was Shadow that had its own kind of powerful lifestyle. That now Dread is starting to feel a little more cohesive. So it's like your buff already did its last thing. It's on the last corner. 4 healing, remove that buff to return. It just has a buff. So it can return a combo buff to your opponent's hand. It can return a lot of things that are just really annoying to their owner's hand. It's getting that really nice, just like not really remove, but return. Just kind of get it off the board, slow your opponent down, while you could get a major benefit from it. And it is 4 healing. It's very defensive. I like this card a lot. I think this card is really fun, really dynamic. And this is a card that can be spliced into a lot of other decks who just run Creeble. You want to remove a buff? Sure, no problem. But also return a buff to an opponent's hand. Yeah, I'll just return something that's completely fine. Hi, Rosie. How we doing? Rosie's back, everybody. Oh, the Shackles of Undeath. Now, can everyone remind me the current what is it? Raising the Dead? Is Raising the Dead just 2 death and 2 shadow? Was there one that involved undead cards that was like something along this lines of payment where it was all 3 orders? Or not? It was 2 death, 2 shadow? Okay. That's what I thought. But yeah, Shackles of Undeath. Undead. Oh, I already love that family so much, and it was already one of the ones that was really fleshed out in its own right. But Shackles of Undeath is just gonna bring it right to the next level as well. Reduce damage received by rotation. So fine, yeah, it's like a mini wall of bones plus the number of undead buffs you have in play. So like, it's a mini wall of bones that could just potentially be huge, like just monstrous. This thing could potentially just be like 8 damage prevention for the next 4 turns. Your opponent ain't doing nothing to you. Also, you heal for rotation. So it's like 2 healing, 2 healing, 2 healing. It's not as monstrous as like the Shadow form or any of those that like you heal for a bunch really spikefully. But in an undead deck, this is really good. A lot of damage prevention and just some micro healing. Really powerful. I have a cat like traipsing around my foot trying to do stuff with my green screen. It's really fun. But dude, I love this deck. Or not this deck. I love this combo. I love Undead as well. It looks like almost a corrupted Tyrax. I think Tyrax stepped in there and the undead spirits are shackling him, and that's awesome. Oh. Yep. The cat's playing with my green screen behind me. If you see a little fluttering, the cat's just like probably rolling around in it. What are you doing? What are you doing? What a goofball. Guys, that is it. That is all of them that came out leading up to today. I am excited, so excited for all these cards. I am just all on board. I am all on board, waiting with bated breath for the game to come out with Uprising. So many cards. So many cards, guys. I am looking so forward to it. It's going to be great. Plopping this right into my Undead Xyle. Dude, Filthy Phil, you know it. All of my Undead decks are going to be amazing, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Alright, guys. I'm going to take a quick, 1-2 minute break. Is the Embers with another 100 bits. Dude, you are slowly catching up to Shibes. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to take, a quick minute break here. We're going to do our placement matches after when we come back. I'm just going to refill my water bottle. Maybe figure out what the cat's doing behind there on my green screen just to make sure he's not destroying it now that I have it all nice and set up. So stick with me, guys. We'll be right back. We'll have some fun. We'll play our placement matches, and we'll see what we have going on. All right, guys, we're back. How are we doing? How are we doing? Oh, we got to play our placement matches today. I'm trying to think of what deck I want to play. There's a lot of decks that I've been highlighting for tournament cases and stuff like that. I'm thinking I'll just play one of those for, you know, be able to talk to you guys. Not too much thought about making a whole new brand new deck in the time that I want to do today. Part of me wants to play Howlock because that was really fun to do and I didn't get to showcase that a whole lot. Part of me also wants to play the second place Blaze Brute Zoc because I never got to showcase that one and that one was really fun as well. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Hi everybody. Thank you very much for the Thunderfin salutes. I think what I'll do is I'll just play some Howlock, get myself back in the groove with that. Got a challenger and a campaign. But yeah, we'll just jump in. We'll do some Howlock. Maybe the second half of the stream. Yeah, we'll just play them both. Second half of the stream, we'll play Blaze Brute Zoc. That's what we'll do. That is what we'll do. Oh, guys, I am so looking forward to it. This Saturday, I will be streaming my normal 6 hours. I have not been asked to work, so that's awesome. What I think I will do, I have been actually asked to play a game by Brig Briz himself called Eternal. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of Eternal. I know a lot of people out there have played it. It's a digital TCG. But I was asked to play that game on stream. So probably like the last 3 hours of my Saturday stream, I'm going to try out Eternal, play that for a little bit. Really try to know the ins and outs of it. Mud Turtle, you've tried it. Did you like it? I've heard a lot of people that say they tried it and they really did like it. But yeah, Brigbriz was telling me also that it has a lot of really fun Twitch support for like the add-ons and whatnot. That's really interactive for the Twitch stream as well. So I figured I'd definitely give that a shot. The card artwork looks amazingly fun. Not enough time to play it, but it's pretty fun. Yeah, I mean, right now I am simply at the point in my stream or my channel, as it were, where I'm looking for some other fun and interesting cards to make my stream a little more dynamic. Where is Howlock? What do we call that one? Was it the Elemental 4? No. Mud Turtle. There we go. It's called Mud Turtle. What? Oh, did I? Oh, really? I got timed out right when I found it. So sad. I got timed out right when I found the deck. But yeah, it's a cool card game. I heard it has a lot of really like solo fun campaign, single player campaign stuff. So yeah, dude, I love to play Eternal. So I'm gonna try that out on Saturday. Might play, like I said, from like, I don't know, the last 3 hours, so like 11 to 2. Oh, we know which one we're grabbing. So we're playing High Curator Arwen. I am not surprised one bit that we are playing like one of the tier 1 decks with our like, what is it, the 3rd day of the season. I am not surprised at all that people are probably going to be running Mill, High Curator Arwen for just their placement matches or just to climb ranked. Because not a lot of people are going to play ranked. Let's face it. We all know it. I mean, heck, after I do my ranked games, if it's going to be... This is different. No, I think it still plays Bone Reaper. I think the tier 1 list definitely still plays Bone Reaper. Yeah, we'll just pass and draw. But yeah, I figured we'd just play Eternal. We're already starting to add Warhammer to the schedule as well. So Warhammer's an awesome game. I've been having a lot of fun with that. I think their new set drops this weekend, if not to like Friday. I wanted to say the 5th was when it drops. A wall of bones, you don't say. That's gonna hurt my Colossus Skybeam. But yeah, they have a new set coming out, so it's just gonna be a lot of fun, I think, playing Warhammer as well. So we'll see how Eternal does. Maybe Eternal's another one that I want to just add onto the list, which it most likely will be. But yeah, as my stream channel grows, as that grows, I will definitely want to get a plethora of games to play. A Tentacle. How am I not surprised? How am I not surprised? I almost don't want to lay the mountain for it because, I mean, I probably should, but a Tentacle's just going to keep taking that thing away. I'll lay the mountain for it, though, just because I don't want to lose that much health. And then I'll pass draw. Molten Fists. Awesome. Awesome. So, yeah, I hope you guys can stay tuned for Saturday. We'll play a Shadow Puppet. Okay, where's my Crystal Leech? Can I ask where my Crystal Leech is? Because he's gotten all this card draw, and I've drawn nothing. Can we just go ahead and ask where my Crystal Leech is here? So this is only when I get attacked, but he's not attacking me. He's just using his ability. So it kind of feels bad. Like, I almost... No, because if I draw the Geode Hatchling... Seriously, all my Boulder Feasts, but nothing well. You've been playing Death on Warhammer? Yeah, Warhammer, it's a really fun game. It's a really fun game. Oh, my word. Start Thief. Yeah, I mean, like, I have not drawn a buff removal yet. This isn't looking good. And no buff removal against Dread is really hard, because Dread has a lot of buffs. I think I definitely want to at least Boulder Feast next turn to heal. Yeah, now I almost need to. Yeah, I mean, Dread... Can we just say, we're already on the first game. The first game of this season. And I'm already sitting here waiting, going, man, I really wish Uprising would come out. Because I am... I haven't played in like a week, and I'm already just like, I'm done. I'm so done with all of this bull stuff. I'm so done with Dread. I'm so done with... Literally the card I was looking for that Mountain Fort to come back. And now I have it. And I can't get Mountain Fort back. This is so sad. We'll just lay this. I mean, it's this... I mean, it's... Alright, guys. We've gone over a third of our deck and not a single buff removal. Feels really bad. Feels really bad. You know what we're going to do? We're just going to do this because I hate playing against Tier 1 Dread deck. I just don't want to do it. We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. I'm already getting salty. And it's the first match of my promotion or my seasons. Like, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I got super hyped playing Uprising, or talking about Uprising. I really did. And I don't want to play against the same 3 decks that you're finding on ladder right now. I don't want to do it. I don't know. I hate to be that guy. I really do. Because I really want to have fun with this game. And I will. I will have fun with this game. But it's just... It's hard to... It's hard, dude. It really is. Just play casual. I'm thinking about it. I at least wanted to get my my promotion series is done. Hey guys, guess what? If it's not High Curator Arwin, it's a Xyle. Probably same build. Oh my word. Guys, we got a Crystal Leech though. Maybe that means we can do better. I don't think we will, but the chance is there. Oh. The thing is, it's not Dread. Dude, a wall. Okay. Okay, how many times is he gonna lay Wall of Bones? Huh? How many? Gots the pew poo. Yeah, I do. I am playing the classic version. You are absolutely right, my turtle. I am playing a classic version in a format that almost gets hindered and burned by playing Classic. So, but we're playing Xyle. It's probably the same deck list, just with like a 1 or 2 card modifications. If he's playing Xyle, not High Curated Arwen, it probably means he does not have a lot of the cards. That's different, though. That's different. I mean, I think I just pass. I don't think I do anything right now. I'm just gonna build my hand up, play this smart, just rock and rolling. Is Eternal in iOS? Oh, you're asking Bergwiz. I was gonna say I have no idea. It's probably on Steam. It's probably on Steam. Well, one more turn when this thing does nothing. I'll just pass again. Just build up my hand. Can you link your accounts through it? Because if it is on like iOS and Android and stuff, I might just get it on my phone and see how it is. Well, there's a Shadow Puppet. Okay. Awesome. I might have to download it on my phone and check it out. So I could put a Mountain Fort down, but I really want to try and get... He's used one Shadow Puppet. If he blows another one in a Mountain Fort, that's fine. Mind you, this deck doesn't have a whole lot of buffs to spare through all that stuff, so 1-for-1 trade is actually not bad against this deck. But I would like that Geode Hatchling. I would like that a lot. I would like it. Brigbriz, that's awesome. That's awesome. Which means I might even want to like just play the tutorial on stream, just because I want to come into it with fresh eyes. Oh, do I even just do I do anything here? This is what's sad. Do I do anything? I don't have any Mountain Breakers. I don't have the classic Skybeam. I kind of have just a dumb opener. All 3 of my Lava Tamers are in my hand. Like, I have all my attacks. Maybe I just start going? Like, I have nothing on board to really set up. Start with the tutorial on my stream. You got it, Mud Turtle. You got it. How? How am I this unlucky, guys? Legitimately, both times that I'm like, I'm digging for Geode Hatchling. I want it so I can get this buff out. The turn after I say, all right, it's not worth it anymore, I draw Geode Hatchling. This is ridiculous. This is not happening to me. Oh my god. How? How? Why? What have I done to deserve this? Yeah, I mean, depending on what he does, Dread doesn't have a lot of burst heal, and I have just all of my damage in hand. Yeah, Tamer and Bat every turn. I hope you mean Flame Bat and not Crystal Bat, because I could Crystal Bat too, which doesn't feel as good. Shadow Puppet, sure. Cool. You know what, buddy? I'm going to deal 8 damage a turn to you now. I'll save the Geode Hatchling for Mountain Breakers. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. But we're just going to do all this stuff through attack action cards, guys. Through attack action cards. Guys, I'd like to take this time to remind you, did you know that if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can link it to your Twitch account and get 1 free Twitch Prime sub a month? That's right, you don't pay for it a single dime. It comes right out of your Amazon Prime account for free. The only thing that's different is that you have to resub every month. It's not an automatic resub, so make sure, set a timer once a month. Go to your favorite streamer. Give them that free month sub. It helps them build their community, helps them build their channel, helps me. I've gotten a lot of Twitch Prime subs, and it's amazing for all you guys' help for that as well. This seems perfect. This seems perfect. So, please, all I ask of you guys is you find your favorite streamer, whether it be me or someone else out there, to please go give them your Twitch Prime sub. Help support their channel in any way, shape, or form that you can. All it is one click for you. Doesn't cost you a dime. Doesn't cost you a dime. Only helps build the community. So please do that so that we can get these streamers out there the support they need. Because I know I've been fortunate enough to have you guys have my back, and it is shown. It is shown. I have been more than blessed with an amazing community as well. But please, guys, please, if you haven't used the Twitch Prime sub, all I'm asking, go out there and do it. Go out there and do it. It only costs you $119 a year. That's for Amazon Prime, and we both know that Amazon Prime with your free 2-day shipping is well worth that. I use that so much to get that cost in. So much. Free Twitch Prime sub. Definitely. I'll take that any time of the day. Brigbriz, I've had Amazon Prime for like 10 years, and I have never once said to myself, man, maybe the 2-day shipping isn't worth it. Maybe I'll just wait a week. And I'm like, no. Everything I've needed to buy, I've needed like the day of, because I'm an impulse buyer. It's worth it. It's worth it. I have something new. Oh my God, guys, I got something new. That's ingenious. Oh yeah, wait a week and pay shipping? No. No, not happening. Not happening. We'll keep playing Howlock. Hopefully that guy that I added. Good, he's still on. Oh, Stark Arm is in his ranked match. Good. They're both in a ranked match. Get out of here. I don't want you. I want something that's not Stall or High Curator Arwen. Give me something fun and unique to play against. That's all I'm asking. I just want to get to the silver area. That's what I've gotten for like the entire time. I think I've made it to gold once, like the first season. That's because I just really wanted to push. Otherwise, I'm fine in silver, guys. I am a silver player at heart. I play for the memes. I play for the enjoyment of playing. Just give me to silver. Give me right back to silver. I'll prove my place there, okay? That silver is where it's at. Silver is where the fun is had by all. And no one... Even a Magrock, huh? Sure. Even a Magrock. You've got to be kidding me. Well, I mean, we got a really nice defensive hand. Colossi Skybeam into pass draw. Now, I personally have not seen Greenwood, so I don't know how often he's played this game, if he's a new player. If he's just found that Magrock is a very strong deck off of the website, TradeYour.cards. It's an amazing community-based website where you can share your deck lists online, share them with the community, get comments, upvotes. Check out what people are playing today at TradeYour.cards. Highly recommend it for everyone who loves the game of Lightseekers. We'll just pass draw. We'll pass draw here. A second Crystal Leech against a Magrock. That's really good. Guys, he runs Nitro Hammer. Can you believe this? And a Tentacle. Guys, who would have thought? Who would have thought? I mean, I could put Mountain Fort down. I could put it down. But I think I'll wait. I think pass drawing, see what we get. Mud Turtle with it. Nope. Nope, don't put that fort down. Don't you do it. Exactly my thought, Mud. Exactly my thought. Don't give him a good Shadow Puppet. There's not enough buffs in this deck. Put it down late game when he's about to just blow me out of the water. Oh man, do I even do anything? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Oh, that's right. Rupture is card draw, guys. Rupture is card draw. But then again, I have Mudslinger, so we're fine. We're fine. We can just move that hammer back. Just get it out of here. Get that hammer out of here. Well, that's a bit of a pickle. Now I can Rupture and Slinger it. The thing is, do I Rupture and then Crystal Leech? Or Rupture and Slinger? I say Rupture Leech. I say Rupture Leech. Oh, Slinger and Leech. Oh, I can do both. Oh my word, I can do both, guys. I think that'll be good. I think that'll be good. So it's not used for card draw, but my card draw is pretty strong right now. So we're gonna just kind of do that, move those buffs, get him out of here, and toss back his hammer. Get his hammer back into his deck, see what he wants to do. I still get to draw a card because, guys, this is a combo. It's a combo. So now my Skybeam is turned off. Now my Skybeam is turned off. Okay. But now I might just be able to go ham on him. We'll see. Do I Ritual Sight? I think I do. I think I can lay the Ritual Sight now and pass. He has not Shadow Puppeted yet. But at the same time, I mean, if he doesn't, then I get increased damage. Molten Fist is really nice here. Molten Fist is really nice right now. There's a Blacksmith. Okay. What do we got? Back to the Nitro Hammer. Back out with the hammer. An Exterior Defender. No way. No way. I mean, I think I Molten Fist. I kind of want to just Molten Fist. I kind of want a Molten Fist. But at the same time, it's like if he's got the Shadow Puppet, he gets a really good value out of it, right? So maybe I don't. Maybe I just pass. We're gonna cancel attacks. Just leech it? Really? It's gonna get canceled. Then again, I mean, I'm gonna want to push next turn. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Right now, he's not playing very defensively, so maybe doing that is fine. And I'll pass. I'll pass. Man, now I just have a really powerful turn. Nitro Hammer? Sure. Sure. Okay, this is gonna hurt him a lot. Yes. Okay. Okay. And a Boulder Feast. Thing is, I think I do this. Because he has to deal damage in order to do this, right? So if he doesn't deal damage, he doesn't heal. And I've got to have more than 5, so that doesn't go off. He can Nitro Hammer and deal 1 damage to himself and heal for 2. But he won't deal damage with that. So we'll go to 5. Okay, that's fair. That's very fair. Man, I really just want to lay Molten Fists. Yeah, I think I want to lay Molten Fists. if he attacks me with this Nitro Hammer, he's going to take 6. And the hammer won't do anything to me. He'll heal for 2 because he'll do 1 damage to himself. It's kind of a really bad one to pick up. Okay. That's... where's my aggression? Where's all my aggression? I have yet to draw a Mountain Breaker or anything like that. So he's got to heal. He's got to do something to heal. Even Nitro Hammer will prevent him from doing this. Okay. Necro Juddling is fine. I'm wondering if he's going to try and heal again. Because if not, I have 7 damage. I have 7 damage. He's got to figure out a way to heal again. So he can Nitro Hammer and go up to 8. He can Nitro Hammer and go up to 8. Actually, no, because if he attacks me, he takes 6. I win. I win. You're right. If he attacks me, he takes 6. Mud Turtle, you are absolutely right. The hatchling lethal would be awesome. Because it is. It is awesome. Boom. Just like that. So good. So powerful. No one expects the hatchling. How does the hatchling ever get lethal? Brigbriz, I just showed you. I just showed you exactly how the hatchling gives you lethal. How can you ask such a simple question when the answer was right in front of your eyes the whole time? Mudslinger lethal, that was amazingly funny. That was awesome. Any way you can do like less than 2 damage for lethal is just great. It feels really good. Thank God Stark Armor got into a match like right before we queued up. I do not want to go against him. How often? I don't know. Like 10% of the time? You can get him down to 1 pretty quick, pretty easily. But yeah, that Molten Fist, he couldn't even hammer because the hammer or the fist would have dealt 6 to him. And he would have like just died. Feels so good to be back. Feels so good to be back in camera with this mic covering literally half of my face. If I do this, can you guys see anything? Is this better? Does this improve the stream if I do this? I've never had a mic stand before. I always just shout it into my mic, which is like halfway across my desk. I hope this makes the audio quality just that much better. Just that much better. That you guys are like, wow, look at him. He's doing professional things. I want to tune into his stream. I want to follow this guy. He seems like a pretty chill dude. You know what I mean? I'm also trying not to yell because my girlfriend is home with her cats, and I'm like, I gotta just like keep it down, keep it on the down low, especially if I stream until 10 like I'm going to do. I don't want to be like that guy who's like, yeah, let's just scream our head off. Gotta be nice to her. Gotta be nice to her. All we saw was the forehead. Exactly, Mud Turtle. And it's a beautiful forehead, isn't it? It's so bright and white. I get no sunlight. It's pasty. It's like a headlight. Man, look at that. We have a High Curator Arwen. A High Curator Arwen. On ladder. Shocker. Mud Turtle, I think Reese Witherspoon made a great movie about that. She became a lawyer. Pretty successful one, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Blind. You said Blind. Yeah, I mean... Reese Witherspoon probably made a movie about that, too. Where she was legally blind the entire time. I would not be surprised. Can we do that? We just pass? Kind of feels bad that we're once again playing a High Curator Arwen deck in our promotion series. In Abyss Hoarder. Shocker. Hands raised to the salt shaker. I'm gonna need an entire mine, Wrangler. An entire mine. It's not so much that I keep running into the same deck. It's, oh my god, I got Geode Hatchling when I can actually use it with the Colossi Skybeam. Amazing. It's so much the fact that the meta is not diverse. I think we can all agree that the reason people get salty isn't because these decks are good. Like, the deck is good. I'm not saying it's not. I played it before. It's a really good, really well-made deck. It's the fact that, like, if you want to play competitively, you have to play one of 3 decks. That's what the meta is. And a non-diverse meta really is boring. It really is boring. And it makes you salty that you're Mud Turtle, your prayers have been answered. I can also double Crystal, because I am Crystal Superior. But then it's just like, in almost any card game, you at least find a meta or more diverse deck lists where you're facing anywhere between 6 to 10 different decks, and you can try and have some fun with diverse. But it's like, no, if you want to play competitively, you're gonna have to play around 2 to 3 decks tops, and that just feels boring. It just feels really bad. That it's just, if you want to play competitively, you better have this one deck, otherwise you're not gonna do well. Like, it's just, that's what I'm salty about. That's what I'm salty about over everything else, is how non-diverse this game is. Because this game, there's so many fun cards to play with, so many fun dynamic deck lists to try and make, that none of them are as competitive as Abyss Tentacle. And I say that because I know Abyss Tentacle is an action card, and I'm talking about deck lists. But Abyss Tentacle is a deck. Let's just... Really, dude? Really? I question everything ever. And then he healed after it. I mean, sure. Sure. I don't know. T-Sun, I don't know. I did hit, okay, as I said, I did hit the end turn button, right? I did hit it. Okay, well, I mean, he's going to get additional actions, which might help him draw more. I don't know. But if he can't capitalize on it for damage... Yeah, I mean, and I hate to say that's the truth, Wrangler. Like, let's face it, I'm a streamer for this game because this game is amazingly fun. I love playing Lightseekers, and I want to help promote the crap out of this game. But right now, in the state that it's in, the only way to help promote it is to talk about Uprising. And it's really sad that it's like, yeah, the way you promote this game is to talk about what's going to happen next and not what's happening currently. Like, that just kind of feels bad. I think Umbron Thief to heal, and then Crystal Bat, yeah. Like, I just need to get some healing in here, because I'm going to be taking a lot of damage, and he's just going to heal. That it's just like, it feels bad. It feels bad knowing that the way to hype this game is to talk about its next expansion, as opposed to talk about the current state of the game. Because the current state of the game is, prior to the pre-errata meta, is the worst it's ever been. It's so hard to keep playing this game on a regular basis. Warrior and Spin the Weaver. Yeah, I mean, he's not dead. Spin the Weaver or spin... No, the Weaver. You're right. Shibes, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for the 500 bits. It's always a pleasure. Um... Do I just Lava Tamer and pull a fire card in? I think I do. I think I'm going to pull a fire card in so I can Inferno. Let's do that. Because, I mean, mind you, I got to wait one more turn for this. I know I got to do that. But Mountain Breaker's going to go away. I can do the Geode Hatchling, bring it back if I really need to. So he's got 3 actions. He's going to heal to 7. Let's see what he's got. I mean, outside of Horrific Manifestation, to deal just some pretty big burst damage. Okay, he gets another action. He's already used an ability this turn, so he can't do anything. Maybe Dust Down Assassin. Crystal Core. Okay. He knows Inferno's coming. He knows Inferno's coming. Part of me does this and Flame Bats him, bring him down to 1. I don't pop core, I don't heal him for 7. And then next turn, I can like Magma Spitter, pop the core, and Mudslinger lethal. What do you mean, no? Mud Turtle's like, what are you doing? Because like unless he like heals or burst damages me down right now. Are you for real right now? Well, that's a bummer. That's a real bummer. That's gonna deal 1. God, this shadow form, you've got to be kidding me right now. He's gonna heal for so much. I need another leech. And my prayers are answered. My prayers are answered. Now I can leech. Kill those. I honestly think I just pass, because this is going to hit for 6, put him down to 3. And then I can Mudslinger 2 damage, remove the core, and then Magma Spitter. He's got to lay that other, like the damage reduction one. The damage reduction buff that High Curator Arwen runs. He's got to almost put that down now. Now he can't. If anything, no, Inferno isn't lethal because he's got the core up. Assassin's Guild, what actions? Okay. 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 Now I actually have lethal with Mudslinger doing Mudslinger things. Now it's Mudslinger doing Mudslinger things. Boom. Just like that, guys. Not bad. Not bad. So that was everything I drew worked perfect for me. Everything I drew worked perfect for me. I drew 2 Crystal Leeches, which were amazing. I drew the Geode Hatchling when I needed it to bring the Mountain Breaker back. Everything just worked out that matchup. That was really good for me. And it also helped that he laid that combo buff super early in the game. Guys, if I didn't say it before, I'll say it again. When you play ladder, all you're going to play is Dread. Play against is Dread. Because that's all anyone wants to do right now, is play Dread. Because Dread has tentacles. And tentacles are the best card in the game. And I think we can all agree, hey, guys, if I didn't say it once or 3 times, I'll say it again. This is why ranked is such a joke right now. This is why. It's right here. It's right in front of your face. It's I don't know what else to say other than like, this is why Dread is busted. Okay, 2 tentacles. For the love of the bejeebas. Dude, E-Future, I am super intrigued by your deck makeup. What is happening right now? I kind of want to lay Mountain Breaker. Brig Briz, they are always going to be in the meta until they get changed. I think I Mountain Breaker. Man, I'm gonna take a lot of pain, aren't I? Oh no, they're the only Abyss package card that is, oh my, yes, that is staying in. They're the only Abyss package buff that is staying in. Well, no, I think Abyss Hoarder is staying in as well, and Abyss Shade is. Abyss Weaver's the only one leaving. But yeah, the Tentacle, I mean, dude, Tentacles, they've gots to go. Tentacles have been so oppressive that they need to go. They need to go. I don't think I need a Flame Chained Warrior this anymore, but I'm probably going to end up doing it anyway. Just so he doesn't get more healing. Just so he doesn't get it. I mean, he can still heal for 3, but the tower will bring him down to where I need him for the Mountain Breaker. So we're fine. We're fine. We're doing okay, guys. We're right in our cusp. We're right in our nice little safe zone here. We can pass draw. We can do anything and everything we could have ever wanted to. We can even pay Crushing Blow with Stream of Tantos or vice versa. Everything is coming up us. And then we even have the Lava Tamer to search for our Magma Spitter for burst damage potential there. Everything is going well this game. He hasn't laid a Wall of Bones. He hasn't tried to Shadow Puppet yet. He's 2 tentacles down. I mean, part of me just wants to Crushing Blow so he doesn't get Shadow Superiority. He's running a Shadow Weapon to get all 3 Superiors. Just Crushing Blow, just because I can. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Death Shroud, you've got to be joking me. Well, this thing's gonna take that away. I don't even think I want a Crushing Blow because if he's below 20, this will not tick. So I'm just gonna pass. I'm just gonna pass and let this nice little fort do its thing. I'm gonna let that Skybeam do its thing. I'll keep the Crystal Leech for when I need to remove the healing one. Really? No way. Okay. Okay, that's kind of a... Well, you've got no hand. That kind of hurts, though. I don't get the Geode Hatchling. Why you gotta be like that, man? Huh? Why you gotta be like that? I think I'll still Lava Tamer and maybe Crystal Bat. Just because I can. It would have been nice to have a Flame Chained Warrior to spin... Oh, Flame Chained Warrior is action buff only, isn't it? It is action buff only. So we'll do this. Get this combo buff out of there. He's got 1 card in hand. I have a plethora of things I can do. Sure. Sure. That's fine. That's fine. I can thief. I don't think I flame bat, though. I think I just thief and pass. I think I started doing, like, one action a turn. I kind of want a Crushing Blow next turn, just so he can't Superior Shadow unless he has an Assassin's Guild. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Because Shadow is really strong for death, and getting rid of that superiority is really good. I still have Inferno. But I also have 11 damage just from these two. Yeah, get out of here, Shade Ripper. Get out of my house. Wow, if that's not the best combo to draw for this hand, I don't know what is. Because now I can Inferno. He only had the one item. Okay, good to know. These are things that are good to know. He's looking a little rough. He's looking a little rough. I was hoping it would be like a Crystal Bat so I could at least do something. But I mean, unless he heals, I do have Magnus Fitter or Flame Bat for lethal. He's got to do something here. Wall of Bones doesn't even save him because I have... Okay. That's something. That is something. I think putting him at 2. Putting him at 2 is pretty solid. I can Flame Bat for lethal next turn. Mantic Spitter. Okay. You don't say. Well, I still have lethal, so. E-Future, I like it. It's not the High Curator Arwen build. You definitely put your own spin on it. I approve. I approve of your deck. I like it when someone doesn't play just the same 5 decks over and over and over again. I'm in silver. I'm silver 2, guys. Silver 2, Division 2. Feeling good. Feeling just nice and strong. Except rematch. No, I'm sorry, man. I don't want to. So I got into silver. Yeah, same old, same old. I said we take on General Carnage. Let's take on General Carnage. I have no idea what he does. Mud Turtle, thank you. Thank you for that. Your deck is a lot of fun, man. Your deck is very fun to play. So much so that I'm going to use it against this Hero Challenge. Now, I'm trying to remember. Yoshi Hunters, how we doing? Welcome. Welcome to the show. Does he have a Crystal Core? A Forge Wall and a Crystal Core. You don't say. Exactly, Mud Turtle. Exactly. Yoshi, thanks for stopping in, man. How's your Wednesday night going? At least for me, it's night. I don't know if it's night for you. It could be midday. I forgot about this stupid thing. That's right. That's absolutely right. Ooh, this is... Well, guys, I have Rupture. It's night. Cool. Cool. What is this? What? Come on, man. Why? Why I gotta be like that? Trying to climb the ladder. Good luck. Everyone on ladder's playing Dread, so play anti-Dread if there is a deck out there for anti-Dread. I don't know. Maybe it's stall. And that's sad to hear or say. Ooh, I have no buff removal, and I want to use Rupture with buff removal against this guy. Still no more buff removal. Another regen chamber. Alright, good to know. So... You like to play your General Carnage heal deck? Is the Embers, are you telling me that that's a stall deck? Is that a stall deck? I mean, I know there is such a thing. I'm just like, is the Embers, I thought you were better than that. I thought the light at the end of the tunnel was you. Was you there with your arms out wide saying, there's hope. There's hope for the people. Let me give them that hope. And then here you are. Playing something so diabolical. I'm just messing with you, man. It has tentacles, so it can't be all that bad, right? You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. God, I want to be able to... I mean, part of me says yes. He's only got one card in hand. Molten Fists. Okay. There's the Shadow Puppet. There's the one card. The one card is a freaking Shadow Puppet. One card, man. One card. Where is my buff removal? Anyone know? Huh? Anyone know where my buff removal is? Because I don't. I don't know a single thing about where my buff removal is. I think I'll put that down. There it is. Now I can rupture. Oh god, what do I rupture? I know I rupture this thing. I know I ruptured this thing for sure. Do I also kill this and just let Power Hoarder like murder me in the face? I think I have to. God, this is so brutal. So brutal. So there's one action. I think yes. I think I need to start just applying pressure. Like he has Forge Wall. How? How does he time this so perfectly? For the one card in hand to be the one card he needs. And where's my Mudslingers? Huh? Where is their time to shine right now? Yeah, I think I just Molten Fist. Kind of want him to attack me. I kind of do. He's not going to, but doesn't mean I don't want him to. Right? Doesn't mean I don't want him to. Not in that way. I would have much rather that one card not be a Shadow Puppet. You know what I mean? Like, it's one card. It's one card. It's just one. It's just one card. So why does that one card always get to be a Shadow Puppet. Thank God Forge Wall got nerfed. Just saying. Thank God Forge Wall got nerfed. Really? Really? You're gonna put a Ramparts out, huh? Gonna put a Ramparts out? You're gonna do me like that? So it's gonna prevent all the damage if I Crystal Bat. I think Mountain Fort. Passing. He doesn't have ways to like heal. Oh, there we go. That's the money. Mudslinger that Crystal Core back. I'll wait a little bit. Hopefully that Ramparts just rotate out. I think I'll just Boulder Feast heal. That seems fine. Healing right now, and I have like all I ever need ever. Guys, we did it. I don't know what everyone's like. Man, this deck is so hard. What is? Why? No, wait, hold on. Why do you get to heal yourself now too, huh? What's going on? We were having a nice chat about why you shouldn't be doing any of this stuff, and now you're doing all of it. Now you're doing all of it. I've only had, what, one Crystal Leech? Where's my other ones? Where's my other ones? What is happening right now? I had this in the bag, and now that bag is gone. Now that bag is gone. And attacking him is just going to ship this thing away because of all the 1 damage that Ramparts does. Well, it's a defend card. That's not bad. It's not bad. So it would reduce that by 2. 3 essentially. So it would bring him down to 2. I think I'll still do this. And then I pass. That Ramparts. Oh, okay, never mind. He doesn't have a combo weapon play. He doesn't have a combo weapon play. I thought this was like just a bust. How many Ramparts, dude? Come on. How many Ramparts? Like, part of me was like, yeah, I'm getting down so close. It's so good. And then he's like, no. All your dreams have been crushed. They're nowhere to be found. I hope you didn't have any to begin with, because you're not doing it. It's just not happening. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I Warrior the Ramparts, definitely. Prevent 1, prevent 2. I don't care, but Ramparts you're definitely going out of here. Get out. I think I just passed. I honestly think I just passed. He's going to have no damage prevention next turn for my Flame Bats and my Mudslingers. Mind you, still got that Forge Wall. So I think I Flame Bat. And then I pass. And then I pass. No, I'll pop the turret up. I'll pop the turret because I have Lethal in hand. And in case something goes sideways, I want to have a turn where I at least get my weapon out. Sorry, my item out. I keep calling them weapons, and they're not. They're not weapons. They're items. They are, in fact, items. And I definitely Mudslinger. Get that core. Flame Bat you for lethal. Boom. First try. First try. Amazing. Guys, I earned a pack. Can you believe it? Can you believe this? I earned myself a nice little pack. It's because I've been sharding a lot of stuff. Guys, it's so good. It's so good. I have so much gold and so many shards to spend. An items booster pack, you don't say. You don't say. I got 4 new avatars, huh? I got the season card back. That's right. I was like, what's the card back I got? But it's this little ditty here. This little ditty. Not a bad looking card back. Not a bad looking card back at all. Not bad. All right. I think we're gonna go in casual, and we're gonna play the Blaze Brute Zoc deck, the second place from the silver tier. We better find it. What did I call it? What did I call it? Did I not build it? Oh my god, I didn't build it. Alright, guys. Let's go and trade your cards here and get that deck. How have I not built this deck? I was talking about it. One Astral Priest. Crystal Core for them breakfast boys. Gotta have some crystal in their diet, that's for sure. Duskblade Tome for the win. Is the Embers with another 100 bits? Are you for real, man? Dude, thank you. Thank you so much. How are you getting all of these bits that you're just like tossing my way? Are you just... What have you been doing? This is nuts. Two of these. Two of these. Two Pathfinders, Starforged Warrior. We have two Spectral Guides, one Skyward Observatory. As we come down here, we have a lot of unaligned cards. Get three of these in here, three Barkeeps. One Marauder. Three of these Salvagers, because Salvagers are the way to a man's heart. And then one Thief. There we go. Just think of it as a welcome back gift. Dude, you are too kind. Is the Embers, you are way too kind, man. Thank you very much for all those bits. Call it the Umbron House, because that's the man who played this deck to second place. So play this in some casual. Get this its own highlighted glory. How are we doing, everyone? How's everyone doing tonight? It's nice chill. We're going into the last hour here. We're just kind of chillaxing, enjoying the night, talking about Lightseekers. Out of all the Uprising cards, guys, out of all the Uprising that cards have been released, what is the top one you're looking forward to? What is the one? I honestly have no idea if he does those animations himself or not. That is a very good question. Kind of feels bad to toss a Pathfinder playing against Dread, but I need card draw. I need card draw. Putrid Behemoth. That's a nice one. I mean, there's so many cards. So many cards that I know I'm looking forward to, but like Future Behemoth, Clockmaster Crud, dude, that hero, that any hero that's like, yeah, you can go ahead and just spin a combo buff. Everyone's gonna abuse those. Everyone's gonna abuse those. Oh man. So he's got to be discarding cards soon, right, to get stuff back. Yeah, pass. I have so many unaligned cards; it would feel like a waste. Okay, where are my my blacksmiths? Mossfoot Beast Tamer. Mossfoot Beast Tamer is amazing. That card is going to be utilized so much. What Howlock and Nemi can get into? Dude, it's going to be really fun. Just, I mean, yeah, just with all these new cards. Dude, I wonder if Wrench just built a deck and put every card that has burn in there. I wonder if that's what he did. It feels like that's what he did. Okay, cool. I can get Blacksmith back. So I can get Blacksmith into Fluximo, get Enlightenment back in my hand. Solid. Solid card. He's playing a deck that's all burn. Fluximo is going to be so good for me. Fluximo is going to be nothing but value for me. Oh, man. So much value for me. I think I can even Burrower here. Yeah. Ooh. I mean, I think I'll take that just because I can, I guess. I don't know. This card's going to go on top and it has burn so it doesn't get utilized from this. A-okay with that. Oh yeah, Flux can, all it says is bring back the bottom card. That thing can bring back combos, because Fluximo is busted. As long as it doesn't have burn, it goes right back in your hand. I think, what, the Harvester can bring back combos as well from Mountain that brings back the bottom four. That card can just do whatever it wants to do, needs to do, feels good about doing. I think Scimitar, I mean, I'm pretty good on cards. I don't need a whole lot extra. I don't even want a Lunar Shrieker. I kind of want to just... Oh, man, I need to like, Fluximo to get my discard pile out so I can just Umbreon Salvager with Fluximo. That's what I need. That's what I need to do right now. Skyward Observatory. Guys, I can Skyward into Enlightenment, which was an amazing play that Sir Testament did. That's what we might do too. That's just what we might do too. I think we'll Skyward into Fluximo to get back Moonlight Burrower. Discard pile's almost fully back to us, which means we can start Umbreon Salvagering our way. Next card to get back is Pathfinder. He's not going to be happy about that. Not one bit. Not one bit. Nope, nope. I can already feel the anger on Wrench's face. I can already feel it. It's becoming so palpable. Carrot Scavenger. Okay. Oh. Lunar. I'm very intrigued right now. Very. What's the happy hap? I definitely think I Enlightenment, see what I can get. Wow. Just like nothing, huh? Awesome. Good to know. I got 4 damage off of that. Could have been a lot more, but it wasn't. I keep forgetting this deck does not have a whole lot of like Astro cards. A lot of it's on a line, so I'm not... Moves 2 defends. I mean, I'm always going to have more cards than you, and I don't need a second one of those. So I'm okay with that. I'm A-okay with that, man. I think next turn I Fluximo, lay the Tantozing that I get from the Fluximo, get my 3rd item in. Okay, so we get this Tantozing back. I wonder what's in his Wonder Ball, but mostly I wonder what other items he's running. Or do I just stop Fluximoing now? Like, I feel like I'm Fluximoing just because this is a great matchup, but I think I just need to go ham on him soon. That's a free action. Yeah, that feels like the right choice. Hit him for 8. I have a Lunar Shrieker. I have a Lunar Shrieker to do it again. I'm probably not playing this deck the way it's supposed to be played. I'm playing it very slow. Just because he's a burn deck, and I can get so much value out of Fluximo. But this deck is supposed to be just very aggressive. Just very rushed. So, like, the first game, I fully admit I'm not playing it the way this deck is supposed to be played. I will admit that. But I'm just like, dude, can you see the value of Fluximo right now? It's so cool. Because it is. It is very cool. Especially when I do this. Bring back Savager. Get a free action. Do this because he's still above 15 to heal for 2. Play the Salvager. Bring him down to 8. Now he could do something, but I still have Planetary Alignment in hand. He does have a Blacksmith. All right. Oh, I bet he's playing Lunar for the Lunar Shriekers because they're burn cards. Because they're burn cards. I bet you anything. I mean, it's how the deck runs, right? He knows it's what I do. I hit for 8. That's all I do. I hit for 8. So good. So good. Let's just play some more casual. Let's just play some more casual. Get in here. Do this little thing. Yeah, that was the perfect match for that deck with Fluximo. Having all those burn cards so we couldn't get anything back. Fluximo just became so much value for me. I was like, wow, that's nuts. That is absolutely nuts. Just checking Warhammer real quick because I thought. Yeah. Okay. So guys, what we're gonna do with Lightseekers, we'll play one more game of casual. Then, for the last hour, we're going to jump over to Warhammer, because Warhammer has 2 campaigns out right now. One for Savagery and one for the weekly one. And I'm a man of campaigns. I'm a man of the single-player content. And I feel like we did our ladder matches. We showed off this deck, not to the best of its ability, but... Oh my... Are you serious? We got Enlightenment with Sunstrike? Guys, best first turn play. Best first turn play. But yeah, I mean, I completely understand if you guys want to stick around. Awesome. Watch me play some Warhammer. If you guys just want to go to bed because I'm not playing Lightseekers anymore, that's okay too. But guys, I'm back to my original sketch. Oh my word. Guys, we're doing it all over again. Blacksmith into Flux Mode, get Enlightenment back. Monsters Defender, sure, man. Speedy Petey. Mud Turtle says Warhammer. Yeah, no, the Savagery, I think the last one is Order as well. I think that's what it should be for their Savagery campaign. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm a big fan of Order. I think you all know that. Ooh. I think I pass. Because now I can Flux Mo back the Tantosian, put my other item in. Unless he plays something here. Let's see what he plays. Hope it's another buff. Is the Ember says, wow, nice starting hand. It really is, man. It really is. Oh. Actually, do I care? I kind of want him to get me card draw. Like, that would be awesome if we just kept drawing cards all day. I'll put that back in his hand. 5, sure. Yeah, you can have the Ashwood Diva. We'll all just draw cards. We'll all live our best life. I feel like that's a good one. It's a good one. I'll put that in. I feel like he's gonna want to attack me next turn so we can restart that buff. I feel like he is. I just feel it in the heart of the cards. I think I just pass. I could just equip the Leeching Scimitar. I think I'll do that. We'll see what happens. Because now I can Salvager, Lunar Shrieker. Savager is for 6. I'm okay with that. Lunar Shrieker gets the Savager back. And then Pathfinder will remove these 2 buffs. Dude, Fungal Leecher. Huge fan of you. Huge fan. Ooh. Or do I Marauder? I think I'm Marauder, actually. It feels weird, but I think I'm Marauder. And then actually, do I kill these Fungal Leechers so he doesn't heal? I think that's actually better. I don't want him to heal because I'm an aggro deck, and with the healing, it helps him pull into the late game, and I really just want to just clobber him home. I want to be able to clobber him. Yeah, draw me cards, man. Do it. Give me them cards. Yeah. 3 Salvagers. I'm on board. I'm on board with everything that you've done ever. Let's do this. Let's do this. What do we have for hand size? My only thought is if I Maraudered us, we both take 6. That would have been funny. I think I'll do this. Just more poke damage. More poke damage. Take 3, he'll most likely want to attack me. Speedy Petey. What do you have here? A Stump Drift Shaman. Well, there's the healing I didn't want him to have. I think we can all agree I did not want him to heal. But if he doesn't attack, this thing goes away, so I might be okay with that. He's like, I really got to attack now. Oh, okay. Cool, so this is going away. That's going away. Has more than 15 health. So he'd be at 15 by using that. Kinda stinks. Kinda stinks a little bit. I think I just Tidal Shift to heal and draw. See what we get. Getting a Pathfinder on a Lunar feels really good. Feels really good. Alright, let's see what he's got. I can also put the Tome on instead of Fluximo because I am no longer in need of Fluximo. There's a burn right there. I don't want to just give him value back. We'll see what we have. We'll see what we have. But I also don't want to lay Tome just yet. I am so sorry, Speedy Petey. I am so sorry for everything that has ever happened to you in your life. You clearly didn't know the warmth of a person's hug. Do I just pass draw for damage? I think I do. I don't think I scimitar. There's no point in scimitar. The Enlightenment. Nothing really to pay Enlightenment. A lot of these are underlined cards. Feels bad. Feels bad. Okay. Okay. I'm okay with this. Dude, the dude runs 3 Ashwood Divas. Yes, all of the card draw. I need to be Lunar, but I can now Enlightenment. I can now Enlightenment. Feels good. Feels good just to get card draw. I have just a lot of damage in hand. I probably should be just trying to push, but you never know, you know. However, I do have Lunar Shrieker to bring back the Salvagers, which is just solid on my part. Just really solid. We're doing it, guys. Oh, okay. Sure. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Now, Nature does not have a whole lot of burst healing outside of Spore Feeder, but Spore Feeder needs buffs on board, right? Spore Feeder needs buffs on board. Ooh. I can Infiltrator back really anything. So we'll see. Maybe I'll infiltrate back a Pathfinder. Maybe I'll infiltrate back a Umbra and Salvager. We'll see what we need when the time comes. Once again, not playing this deck the way I'm supposed to. It's supposed to be a very aggressive deck. I keep saying that. And I'm not an aggro player. I'm really not an aggro player. I'm much more of a mid-range. And I'm playing all these aggro decks, and I'm like, man, I have no idea what I'm doing. Am I doing this properly? Chances are no. See, that was a good aggressive turn. That was a good turn where I was aggressive on him. I got back all my damage. I did 11 damage from the turn. Got back my 8 damage card. That's how this is supposed to be played. That's how this is supposed to be played. And there's the win. There's the 8 damage lethal. There we go, guys. There we go. I did a very bad deck showing of this, but it is effective. Being able to deal 8 damage and get those cards back from the discard pile is so strong. It's just so strong. Let's bust open some Warhammer. Play some Savagery. See what we have for our last campaign.
To arms, brothers! We are the light that shall drive back the dark.
Is the Embers with another 100 bits. Dude, thank you, man. I honestly do think that you're trying to beat out Shibes before he comes back. If he does come back tonight. You're on your way. We also have a challenger for just 2 hours. We also have a challenger, guys. I think we should try the challenger. I think we should try it. What does he do? That's really good. Okay, so it's a beast deck. I think we're going to try my destruction deck. We're going to try this. We're going to beat the hero challenge since it's only here for the next 2 hours. Then we're going to go and do the order campaign. And most likely what we'll be doing is... he starts with 2 buffs on board. Of course he does. What does this do? Can't deploy units. Remove a highlight. You're all sorts of... Why? But yeah, I think Saturday we'll just do more Warhammer campaigns. Just have it be a campaign Saturday. Do the Warhammer single player campaigns. Like I said, there's 2 of them. We have like 45 minutes left, so most likely there will be campaigns to do Saturday, and then we'll try out Eternal. We will definitely try out Eternal. I will just simply download it, make sure I have all the Twitch overlays that I need for it, because I have heard that is the best way to do it, is with all the Twitch overlays. Do I remove this or that? I think I remove this because I don't want him removing stuff. Then again, I just have a horrible hand. Maybe I just pass. I'll wait until I can get some units on board. How do I only have 1 unit? What is up with this deck? For real. Why? Why do you need to be able to remove units? Huh? Nope, that is not the one. Deadly Trop. Feels good. Then I'll lay an Auric unit. Hopefully it does the damage so I can get that quest done. He's got no cards in hand, but he's got some heavy hitting buffs here. Oh boy. I have a horrible hand right now. This is not stacking. That kind of stinks. Like, I'm just getting hit hard. Oh, and of course you have the 1 buff removal buff there, huh? You just, of course you have it. Why not? Why would you not have it? It makes no sense if you do not have it. I mean, I definitely want to put 2 units in play, right? Yeah. Yeah, I do. Put that there, complete this quest. Might of Gork, not bad. Put that one over here. Here's what's awesome. Use this ability, spin all of my units. Mind you, that was stacking. Kinda wish I didn't do that, but I still get 3 cards. Still get 3 cards. I'm gonna take a lot of damage. I'm gonna take 6 and just be sitting in pain. Alright. Alright. Ooh. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna look funny. But I'm gonna do that to deal damage. Then Rallying Cry. To put that there. that here. Now he just really wants to remove my buffs right now to start completing quests. Which means he's probably got a lot of deadly chops. Okay, what do I do? Oh, really? Oh, he's got nothing. Okay, there's a deadly chop. I knew it. I knew it. I saw it in my bones. I saw it coming. He's got 2 cards. I'm at 5. Wow, this is horrible. I mean, yeah. And yeah. He's got 2 cards in hand. I'll go down to 3. I'm going to remove this, deal the damage to him, see what that quest does. Oh, that's so nice. That'll be so nice. Okay, that's not a unit. That's a unit. That's not a unit. But I get to put a unit into play. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to take 2. Just don't kill me. I'm probably dead, but don't kill me. Really? Come on! Alright, alright. I got a quest done. That's awesome. Win 3 PvP matches. No, I like the solo. I like the solo. We're gonna go in with the elves. I feel more comfortable with my mid-range elves. They're really fun to do. They just feel good. They feel good. Okay. I also need to buy some soundproofing for my stream room so my girlfriend can be comfortable and I don't yell at her, essentially. Nice buff removal. A lot of buff removal. Wow. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. Not bad, not bad. Ah, that's a real bummer. That's a real bummer. I think doing this is fine. And then passing. Because I have nothing over here for these guys to remove, so they're not that big of a threat. They're just They're essentially just 1 damage. That one is a threat. That one, however, is a threat. But I got a nice little, I'll deploy an elf unit there. Deal some damage. Brigbriz, did you send me a referral code? Because that would be awesome to have. Awesome. I'll definitely have to double check and look on that because I'm like, dude, referral code, that's amazing. A pass and draw. Just so he can't remove it, I'm putting this here. Spinning this thing out. I think I'll swap these 2 around. Oh, I have to swap him? Really? No, can I cancel this? I wanted to swap, because now he's going to remove that buff. Oh, what have I done? Wow, he's going to remove that buff and get... Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad for me. Guys, I messed up super hard. I messed up super hard. Oh, I was not thinking. I thought I could swap these 2. That's all I wanted to do. Six damage. Fine. Fine with me. This is an elf unit I can put over there. Which I might want to do... Ooh. Next turn? Yeah. You could play a friendly match while watching RG. That you could. Lay an elf unit, watch this thing rotate. That is so sad. Could have been more. Could have been more. God, I don't have a... Piercing shot's not bad. I don't have a Stormcast unit. I don't have a Stormcast unit. What do I do? So I think... I'll do this. 3, 2 damage. Off of this. And then if I have another elf unit. Okay. Let's see here. Deadly Chop. Come on. All I wanted to do was some damage to you, man. Now I have no damage. He's got 4 cards in hand. That's not good at all. I feel like I have to remove this buff. I feel like I have to. I can't just let this thing hit me. I can't do it. And I'll pass, see what I get. Hopefully it's something worthwhile. I kind of wish it was damage, so I can lay an elf unit. Well, now I definitely don't want to do it. Actually. Move that to there. Get all the way over there. Yeah. If you can't lay units, or they're dormant, I guess, I mean, you can still lay them. Oh, okay. There's a Stormcast. I need to do damage first. I need to do damage first. Come on, man. You're killing me here. You're killing me here. You're at 5. There we go. There's lethal. If I'm not dead right now, I have lethal. Unless he kills that unit or heals. Awesome. We did it, guys. We did it. We're amazing. We're so good at this game. Just like that. We beat him. We beat the single player guy. Got some crystals, some gems, and a new booster pack. So many things. So many things. Ooh, I got to lay order cards. Awesome. The new solo campaign is order, if I'm not mistaken. Savagery, Corruption's Touch. Oh, we also got this campaign, A Cunning Trap. This is the weekly one. That's right. That's right. So many campaigns right now, guys. So many. I think I even... Yeah, I have 2 that I unlocked as well. So I have 2 of these campaigns. Guys, so many. So many. But let's do the savagery. Let's do this, shall we? You have felt the cry of the woodland many times before. Indeed, hundreds of years of battle have left you and your Sylvanth well versed in the song that accompanies such a tragic loss. Somewhere far from this realm, the taint of chaos has once again taken root, a corruption that cannot be allowed to go unmet. Guys, if we get to play the Sylvanth, oh my god, if we get to play the Sylvanth, I am super excited for this. So we go against Death. Increase health gained by the highlighted spells in the last corner. Damage from highlighted abilities cannot exceed after damage reduction. Okay. Okay. As you step through the realm gate, the feeling of loss and despair flows over you like a great wave. Bodies of some recent battle stain the woodland, their souls now twisted with the will of Nagash. Oh, yes. Guys, I want to see what these Sylvanth do. Oh, it is a Sylvanth deck. It is a Sylvanth deck. This is probably the #1 clan that I am most looking forward to. I'm super excited for this thing. Oh, we've already got 1 completed. Tainted Ground. At the start of your turn, draw 1 card if you have 4 or less cards in hand. Your opponent must discard cards until they only have 4 remaining. Oh, okay, so I just need to well, I mean, Sylvanth love discarding. What do we have here? Just a normal guy. Okay. Here's our champion. Heroic Act. Discard 1 Sylvan unit from your hand. Deploy 1 Sylvan unit from your deck onto this champion. If your deck was searched, shuffle it afterwards. Interesting. Discard 1 card from your hand to deal 2 damage to your opponent. I like it. I'm intrigued. I like it a lot. Oh my god, every single one of these cards is new. I gotta look at them all. 3 damage to your opponent. When you discard this card, shuffle it into your deck. Amazing. Amazing. If you deploy this card from your deck or discard pile, rotate it 1 step forward. Corner 1 at the start of your turn, discard 1 card from your hand. Damage to your opponent. Oh my god. First of all, we have to discard a card when it comes into play. This card just gets shuffled back into our deck. We already have synergy. Damage your opponent, gain health. When you discard this from an effect you control, gain 2 health. Guys, this is the kind of stuff that I'm like, yes, this is what needs to keep happening at all times. Always. Man, I just gotta deal damage, huh? I think we'll do this when it comes into play. Oh, from your discard pile. Oh. Oh, no, it's just... So next turn I'll have to discard a card. Gotcha. Next turn I gotta discard a card. Things are making sense to me. What? Each highlighted spell. Okay. Now I gotta discard a card. Just shuffle that back into my deck. So like it's really nice to know. It's just really nice to know the simple fact that Play Fusion works on both of these games. Mud Turtle says, finally won a game. Awesome, man. Awesome. Gain 1 health, rotate all highlighted units 1 step forward without... This is such a busted card. Such a busted card. I think it just passed. That Play Fusion can, like, use both these games since they kind of run in the same mechanic. Oh, that's right, I forgot. That's right, I forgot. I gotta stay below 4. I should have laid something. That was my bad. That was my fault. I'll discard this and heal for 2. Yes, you are exactly right, Big Briz. Really? Well, that just ain't cool. That just ain't cool, bro. What does this one do? I should have laid this first. I should have laid that first to deploy a unit. That was my bad. That was my bad. What is all happening right now? Why did I place this so wrong? Because I didn't know what this did, and I can only lay it here, and these are never going to be units. I feel like the worst player in the world right now. Wow, my bad. Because this can only be played by a wizard. And this is the only wizard I have. I feel so bad. Guys, I'm horrible at this game. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I've done to deserve this, but I'm so bad. And I am just gonna, yeah. Ooh, trample underfoot is really good. Just really good. Thing is, like, I want to do this here, but oh no, I can just discard this card because it's never going to be good for me. It's never going to be good in this matchup. Because they're never going to lay units on these wizards. And that's where the discarding mechanic comes into play really nice. And I'm going to take some pain. Is that you can literally make a mixed match of your deck and have the discard mechanic help you. How do you do that? How do you get the best cards in the world? What is happening? It's 3 damage. Okay, okay. Let's see what we have under here. Let's see what we have under here. Not a bad one. So I think I just lay this. I don't need to discard to keep it. I don't think I do. We'll see. We'll see eventually. What is this? Ooh, that, okay. Oh, man. So we'll draw a card, heal for 2. Awesome. It's really nice. Oh my word, that's so broken. So, and then I discard this and deploy it. Huh. That's nutso. See, this kind of stuff. Yes. All of the yes. Oh, I beat him. Wow, that was really quick. I didn't even pay attention to his life points. This Sylvanth deck just feels so good because it utilizes the discard mechanic that we're seeing, that we're hoping that we get in Lightseekers. And I really hope we do, because oh my god, that just felt so fluid. That felt so good. What do we have here? So far, nothing new. Nothing new, okay. Relentless pain sears your flesh. The blows of axes cutting as if delivered straight to your very body. Such brutal treatment of these lands cannot be allowed to go unpunished. Guys, I'm digging these Sylvanth. I am digging these Sylvanth. They are incredibly powerful because they're utilizing that discard mechanic in such a way that is busted. So I definitely want to put this here, because there's a card that has to do with units adjacent, and I don't want to put them anywhere near a wizard. I just don't want to do it. Not today. Maybe not even tomorrow. I keep forgetting that this guy literally says discard a card from my hand to deal 2 damage to my opponent. There's a lot of cards that I just want to discard. This one is discard a Sylvanth unit to deploy one from my deck. There's so many things. So many things that I just keep forgetting about. Pass draw. Pass draw feels fine. I have yet to find a spell that is of this spell class. I don't know. Just wants to deal damage. That's... He mills me? What did I mill? Aw. What is this? What? Okay, that's pretty sweet. Not gonna lie, that's pretty legit. Put that here. I kind of want to see what he's going to put out. Because, I mean, I have buff removal. And if he puts it out here, I can rewind this. So I'm actually okay. And I should have played that in a different order. I should have played it in a different order because I wanted to put this out and then deploy a unit. So this could hit for 8. So that's what he's doing. Okay. That's fine. That's A-okay. You know what? Let's play this smart. Let's play this smart. What does this even do? I didn't even know he had a blessing already. Whenever a highlighted unit is exhausted, discard the top card. Oh, that's right. He's the mill. He's the Grot Mill. That's right. I forgot about the Grot Mill. I was so excited about the Grot Mill. I forgot about the Grot Mill. That's nuts. Ooh, Falling Tree is really good. What did I mill? The Living Woods. Ah, I finally got a Gurn. Or Gurn, or Gurgadern. I finally got one. When it comes into play, discard a card. Discard a card that gets shuffled back into my deck. Interesting. Pass draw. Did I even want that? Yeah, I kind of did. Kind of did. This is a busted little thing. Come on, man. You're killing me right now. How many cards do I have left in my deck? 17? Man. This guy does not play around. Not play around. Well, I'm going to hit you for 8. Which is going to be really cool. But, oh my word, this Grot Mill. This Grot Mill has milled me. Without a second thought. A Falling Tree. Well, I guess I should have seen that coming. I mean, the tree did just fall, so... Pass draw 2. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. guess not. Whoo, boy. Okay, so he's like... Wait a second. Wait, what? Oh! Oh, that's really cool. That's a really cool blessing. I thoroughly enjoy that one. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to discard this and deploy it. 'Cause I can. Deal 2 damage. Wait. This, oh my god, I keep forgetting that a lot of these buffs, like, because it's digital, you don't need the text and they're all new cards, so it's like, what do these cards do? How did I just deal extra damage? And it's because of the Sylvan. It's because of the best family. I mean, he's dead. It's just, it's so good. I played that so well and I didn't even know I did. I'm just that amazing at this game. I didn't know I was so amazing. I was so amazing. A Garden of Decay. The once magnificent woodland. We have a Rosie. I was like, what was that? Hi. Hi. My ferocious little panther. How we doing? She likes the pets. The once magnificent woodland now stands in ruin. Nurgle's touch knows no limits. It decays and consumes at a truly sickening rate. Somewhere nearby, the blight can lurk. Rosie, what you doing, huh? You just gonna sit right there in front of me? Huh? Yeah? Mommy in bed? Is mommy sleeping? Yep. Yep. We're gonna just put the cat butt right on camera. Nope. We're gonna just kind of. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, you want the pets, huh? You want the pets. There we go. That's my water bottle. My water bottle tastes good. This is what you guys came for, right? This is the late night cat butt stream. Check it out. Yawn, aren't you so pretty? Here, let me move my water bottle so you have more room to lay down. There, now you can lay down. Now you can just do whatever you want. Yeah. Oh, that's so good. Laser Kitty, how are we doing? Thank you very much for the welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, you just lay down. You just lay down right there. Yeah, that's right. You get some good ear scritches. What do we have here? Palace of the Plague Lord. Whenever a highlighted unit is exhausted, gain health and shuffle it back into your deck. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. Highlighted units cannot be rotated by other card effects. Alright. When it's removed, gain 1 health. Increase damage done by highlighted demon. Okay. He's got an ability. Rotate a highlighted demon unit 1 step forward. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. Laser Kitty. We need to talk, man. No, okay, now your tail's just hitting the water bottle. You gotta stop that. Laser Kitty, I thought we had an agreement that mill fatigue was bad. And then you go ahead and tell me that that's what you did. We were so close to Uprising coming out and getting rid of it, or at least having better ways of playing the game than that, and you went ahead and did it, huh? I mean, I don't blame you. I played it right when it came out, and I thought it was like, wow, this is busted. And then I realized how busted it was, and I was like, man, I really, really feel bad for playing this right now. So I don't blame you at all. I don't blame you one bit. I have a really bad hand. That's nuts! That is so bonkers. But yeah, all I have is spells, and I don't want to delay anything. Another spell. Cool. Another spell? Really, dude? Did I get all my spells in my opening hand? What's going on here? Damage your opponent when a highlighted Ally or enemy discards a card from either player. I mean, I got nothing. Yeah. Got the top silver one. Oh. She's all about the scritches right now. There's nothing that even deals damage. There's nothing that even deals damage. I have the worst opener in the... Seriously! How is this possible? How is this even possible that my entire hand is spells in a deck that, like, begs me to have units? How? How or why or what have I done? I think I want to just use this. Because I don't want him to get that heroic act off. You are so affectionate tonight, aren't you? Here, why don't you come here and sit in my lap? Come here. Come here. That's a good kitty. Come on, all the way, off my mouse. Yep. Yep, off my mouse. You got it. You got it. There we go. Good. Good kitty. Just chill right there. Your tail can go ahead and flip my earphones. You're doing... Oh, yep, no, I gotta use that I gotta use that for the mouse. I gotta use that hand for the mouse. I'm sorry, I know you want the scritches, but I need it for the mouse. I think I do this. And I can discard just a bunch of these cards that I don't need. That's my microphone. Isn't that good to rub your face on? I had to discard a unit, didn't I? Oh, no, that's just one of the... Okay. I was thinking of the wrong one. Where is my... There we go. Now I can do this. Well, if you only got to the top silver one, then you're kidding. Yes, I can't blame you. But can we all just agree that this is the most bonkers, unbelievable hand I've ever seen in my life? Like, how did I get all the spells? I'm still just drawing spells. I literally think I have all the spells in this entire deck in my hand right now. Just all of them, all at once. I have not even been paying attention to what my opponent just did. Did he have a blessing and I just didn't see what it was? I'm so shook by my hand and how horrible this is. And I'm like, I have no idea what's going on. There's nothing that's like, if it's discarded, you get something cool, huh? I mean, I guess I'll draw a card. I need something. I need something here. Ah. This is so weird. Yeah, you just lay right there. Yep, you clean yourself. You're doing so good. Now to go back to my deck. No! I thought this was Verdant Strike and it's Trample Underfoot. I am the worst player in the world right now. Oh my god. Guys, it's getting tired. It's almost 10 o'clock. I'm losing my mind. Nothing is working out for me. I'm losing to the computer. You did, Brig Briz. Here, let me just look at this adorable little fluffy cat. She's all about that tail whip right now. Yeah, I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. I haven't streamed in a while, so it feels like I haven't done it, and I'm just like, okay, so I gotta oh lordy. I mean, I feel like I want to put something good out, right? Like just something. It might just be this one. It feels basic, but I think I have to. Remove that buff. Cool. So I think what I'll do, I'll discard just a card, I guess. So I'll discard to draw 2, essentially. I don't need this. I really don't. So it deals 1. This will deal 2 damage. I get to draw all these cards. I guess it'll deal 1. Fine. Then I'll put another unit into play. See, now I'm finally starting to get the unit, like the synergies here of units. And that's how I really hope that that all the new discarding mechanics that are coming out for Lightseekers will work. Where like once you start really getting your hand in the discarding thing, everything just starts flowing together really nice. The gaze of the Nurgle, you get to choose? That's so cool. That's so versatile, everybody. It's so beautiful. No card draw, huh? Just nothing? I'd really like to remove this, but I want to lay a unit. Come on now. I think I'll pass. See if I can get a unit. There we go. Perfect. Oh, look at all these. Look at all these units. We got units for days. For days and days. Put that there. Then I'll remove this. Feel just really good about that. Really good about that play. Next turn, this will rotate out. He's got 8 cards in hand. What is Chaos doing with 8 cards in hand? No! Come on, man. I wasn't going to do anything. You didn't have to do that. You're still at 25. I have literally done nothing this entire game. Because I can't. There's just nothing I can do. I'm going to lay that. And then I guess I'll do this. What do I get? 7 health. I actually needed that right now. I did. I really did. For really? How? I guess I haven't really lit a whole bunch of units, so there's no point in you having those be played, right? This is bonkers. Yeah, he doesn't have anything in front. That's just it's a dead card. Ooh, that's nice. That's really nice. Let's see what this blessing is. Life blast. I'm okay with that. I'm A-okay with that. Very cool. I think I'll lay another one of these. I really can't do anything, so I'm just going to pass. But this game has turned around so drastically now. So drastically. And I honestly feel like I haven't even been paying that much attention to it. It's just he hasn't been doing any damage. It did all like 1 damage. You know what I mean? They're all just... I didn't even mean to play that card. I was just trying to click it to see what it was. Yeah, I'll heal for 2 because I discard it. That's amazing. That's amazing. Corner 3, it just stays there. Goddess of Life is so much better than I thought. It literally, once it gets to a third corner, you always draw when you discard. It doesn't expire. Goddess of Life is busted. Oh my word. Okay. Okay. So I cannot wait for the Sylvanth. I literally cannot. This is going to be the best thing in the world. This is going to be so good. Next turn I can deploy 2 units. This will hit for 8. What's happening? I have to discard a card. I'll heal for 2. Do I only get that? Oh, from an effect you control. It literally says it on the card. Okay. It legitimately says it right on the card. Not too upset anymore. Yeah, there we go. I'll at least get some 2 damage in. Deploy it. Draw a card because I discarded it. So busted. So busted. I just win. Just win on board. I was down to like 8 and I came back to 22. Sylvanth are so strong. They are so strong. This is exactly how I want Lightseekers to play their discarded thing. Is to build something up that just, it works so efficiently like that. The Crusaders of the Foul God fall quickly to your sudden assault. The trees, however, still cry out in pain. The blight that infects these vile creatures has already taken its hold upon this realm. To drive it back once more means striking straight at the root of this ungodly plague. The followers of chaos must fall. None can be allowed to survive. Guys, This was an amazing campaign to do. I am super excited I got it. Win 20 games, I can do that. I can do that all day. Let's open up this loot. Another campaign. Another campaign. Guys, I already have 3 campaigns now. I am rolling in them. Got myself a booster. Alright. How do you pronounce Greshu? Just like that. Greshu. Greshu is actually the name of my World of Warcraft druid. I was a feral tank for upwards of 10 years. And it's the one gamer tag I always stuck with. Razor is just a nickname of my last name. That's all it is. Oh, I finally got a really cool playmat. I don't just keep using anything else. I got a playmat. Guys, I'm super happy about that. Alright guys, that'll do it for me. It is a little after 10. I gotta go to bed because my girlfriend is waiting for me and I don't know if she's sleeping or not. I hope she is. She hasn't been sleeping that well and I hope she gets a good night's sleep tonight. But Saturday, guys, we will come back. We will do this campaign of A Cunning Trap. Afterwards, we will play some Eternal. Eternal, I cannot wait for that. I've been hearing a lot of good things, like nothing but good things. Big Briz, I will definitely look into that code that you said you sent me. I will look onto the Twitch support to see if I can download all those Twitch things as well. But yeah, Saturday is going to be Warhammer and Eternal. And then come Monday again, we might try and see if we can make some more cards in Lightseekers work that I have on my list just for some fun Lightseeker Monday. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. I know it's been almost a week since I've been online, so please, once again, I'm going to go ahead and say, did you know if you have an Amazon Prime account, you also have a Twitch Prime account? Just link that up together. You get 1 free Twitch Prime sub per month. All I'm asking is that you go to your favorite streamer, use that Twitch Prime sub on them, help build their channel. It's nothing but free for you, helps benefit them in a huge way. More subs means the better the channel can get towards the partner aspect. More subs means more sub points, which means more emotes that channel gets as well. So please, it costs you nothing, and it only helps your streamer build their channel, build their community as a whole. I highly appreciate and want to thank everyone who has subbed to me in the past and continues to sub to me as well. You guys are what makes this channel so amazing, so thank you very much as well. And all I'm asking is just not even me, just go to your favorite streamer, man. Just go to your favorite streamer. Please give them the sub. Because it does not renew. It's not an auto-renew like the Tier 1 sub is. So make sure that every month you go to your favorite streamer. You get that sub button. You hit it for them. You show them that you appreciate their content they're putting out. Yeah, and I will talk to you guys more on Saturday. Now that I have internet at my place, I'll be a lot more active on Discord as well. So feel free to talk to me there. It's probably the best place to get a hold of me. If you're not part of my Discord server, there's a link in the panels below on my Twitch channel right here. Go click that. Go follow me there, and we'll talk about the new cards that are coming out. Because tomorrow is Thursday. Thursday for Lightseekers is Thursday, so it should be Nature. So Nature's coming up tomorrow. Personally, I love Nature. I'm very excited for the Nature cards, so I cannot wait to see what cards that come out for tomorrow. So guys, be sure to check those out. I will definitely be sticking tuned. Talk to me on Discord. We're going to play a lot of card games, whether if you play Fusion card games or card games in general. I'm looking forward to it. So thank you guys very much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys later.